Welcome back. Um, Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, based upon your location. Today here is Zwedu, Grand Jira County, southeastern Liberia, at 8 minutes to 9 p.m. here in our country. For the sake of the people, by the people, to the people, the voice of the people, the voice of the voiceless. Today we are here in our studio. We have with us here one of the civil society grouping here in Grand Jira County, represented by the focus person who is the project officer or the head of office. We'll call him in and then you introduce himself, the institution that he is representing, and then we'll keep the board running for a year. Good evening, sir. How are you today? And welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio.
Thank you, Chief. The name is Michael Badison Bole. I'm the project officer for Efficient Research and Development Institute, ERDI, and head of office in Bench.
All right, so you just the microphone closer to you. Okay, fine. Now, the project officer and the head of office, Efficient Research and Development Institute, ERDI, Mr. Bode. We want to know this information, that issue of the resolution from they call themselves, the document we have here, they call themselves the Concerned Civil Society Actors and Organization here in Grand Jira County. They have a resolution. Did you sign this resolution?
Absolutely.
You signed the resolution?
I do sign.
Representing the institution?
Sure. I signed, and my signing was communicated to my bosses. My executive director was informed and reason was given why I should sign. And I signed the resolution.
We want to we want to find out, we want to know whether this organization called the Efficient Research and Development Institute, whether this is a legal institution in our country.
Exactly.
Many a time people hold some organization in the bed of their houses and they say, oh yeah, they got a institution, and legally registered on our. Are you paying taxes?
Sure, exactly. We are legally registered, a governmental institution. We have our office right from Buda Baipai, one of the apartment of one Larry Zulu. Yeah, there we have our office, and we are also legally registered member of the Grand Jira Civil Society Council. We just renew again because we are abiding people. So
you renew because you want to have the resolution.
Not just because of that. Every year we renew. Even we have project, we don't have project, we renew because of know that one of these days we'll have project and our recommendation will come from the county level. So we should also make our president known, and even we don't have, as we speak, we don't have activities, but we always keep our office and keep our status legal. So we are registered.
All right, then for the benefit of the doubt, this resolution that we have here, the resolution from the civil society network that you signed, we want our public to know, is this in the public in the first place? Distributed copy, this is a public communication. The thing that you signed, they give you copy? You have copy or you don't have a copy?
I am the chairman.
Yeah, you are the chairperson for the people that signed it.
I have copy, if I wrote it.
You have copy?
Yes.
You wrote it?
Yeah, I have copy.
All right, and everybody that signed here representing the institution, for the sake of the public, are they the one doing the signing, or you are signing for some of them?
No, they themselves do the signing. They are part of every our activities, so they are aware. They are part. They know our activities, and so they sign by themselves.
They both sign by themselves.
Yeah. So if you are not here, first thing will come.
Okay.
Ask for your consent.
Yeah.
If you consent to the resolution, first will send it to you. We go through it. Why you must sign, and why it's necessary for us to sign this time.
Okay.
And so if you agree, you consent. You ask somebody to go and sign for me.
Okay. Yeah. So it means that
So everybody sign.
it means that everybody are aware, but not everybody sign.
No, they are aware. They sign.
No, but you
No,
just mentioned to
if you ask me,
somebody to sign for
if you
you.
ask me, my boss, I explain to you and say,
Yeah.
okay, Peter, go and sign for me. You said Peter. Peter did not write any name. You wrote Peter. You asked Peter to write your name because you were away.
Yeah. Okay.
And so you sign. Then when you call, they will send that here they sign.
All right. So it means that they are most of the somebody put in idea. They're not in the counter. You talk to them, and then they say, okay, and they
And I want to correct, not just both of them. Only two person are away.
2%.
Only 2% are away.
Who are those that you sign for?
Yeah, we don't sign for them.
Yeah. Who are those that people sign for?
Good. The Akonde. Akonde is headed by William Juan, who is the executive director.
William Juan.
William Juan is aware.
So William Juan was not here,
Yeah.
and somebody had to sign for William Juan.
There is Compa Solo, Royal Louis Institution. Compa also he consent and he said someone to sign for him.
So Compact sends somebody to sign for him.
Yeah, only two institutions that said somebody.
All right. So it means that the people that here that the name there, but that's not the signature.
I can say that's their signature because they consent.
Yeah, but the problem is the person name was written by another person. Now, if you want to sign for somebody else, I think you can proceed and say PP, but nothing here called PP.
Okay. So
why are people signing for people? And you say
that's a discussion. I think so.
Okay.
But what happened is,
yeah.
For me, if the reality should be, are they aware? Are they aware of the resolution? Are their signature there for? These are questions I think.
But that's not their signature.
Or are they leave place wrongly or illegally? We will say no. They are aware of their sign. They ask people, not me, not Michael's bullet.
No, okay, fine. So we want to authenticate this thing. Now, legal institution, legally honor our law, fraudulent act.
Mm-hmm.
When you sign for me on paper, that's not my signature. When something happened to the document and you carry it to the court and they have to sentence everybody here to prison, will Mr. Solo Uriah Louis accept to go to prison? Will he tell the people that their signature, that my signature?
I can tell you yes.
Do you have anything in writing that Solo Louis can say yes? He spoke with me and then I authorized him.
I do have that.
What do you have?
Communicated through social media or platform.
Social media. Do you have copy of it?
I do have.
Where is it? So that the public can see it on our platform.
You know,
let the public see it.
I wanted to keep it confidential.
No, you can't keep it confidential because.
Okay, let me just show it to you.
We show it to the public so that the public can see what is there.
Okay.
They will say, okay, this is the communication authorizing this person to sign. And they will not yet call proceed. Even nobody proceed. So it means that a particular document that Mr. Solo Ibrahim will sign it.
Yeah, he signed.
Solo Ibrahim will sign the document.
Sure, he signed. Like I said, he signed.
But you just told us that Solo Ibrahim Luis, how they call it, ask somebody to
yeah,
sign.
But the reason is, the reason I keep telling that he signed, because when we spoke to him and they say communication of the resolution, he consented. Yes, I agree. I'm sending my office or staff to sign.
Where is Compa office? Compa doesn't have your office in Israel.
But you can't tell.
Yeah, but you can't tell. I can't tell. So you mean that nobody can tell.
But they have a staff.
Where is their office for public location?
So for me, I'm going to consent.
So you produce this thing as a chairperson.
I can't know. Ronald,
yeah,
I understand. But the fact that is when we look about office space,
yeah,
Compa have an office.
Where?
Okay, Compa will locate their office.
Where? Because the
Telecom. Compa office is in Telecom.
What part of Telecom? Because we all are in Telecom.
Right behind your radio station.
Right behind our radio station here is.
As they say your radio station. Compa office.
My man, what in the public taking? Right behind our radio
station.
Yeah, adjacent our radio station here. On this side, the right hand side, adjacent our radio station here, the residential area where people living at. Telecom other facility here. Adjacent on the left hand side is our sister radio station, Smile FM. Opposite us, the Mantiti restaurant. At the back of Voice of Gedeh, that's another residential area belonging to one part of you.
And also,
where is Compa?
To where there is residential area,
yes,
also the office.
Yeah, but for public, no sound down here for Compa.
I can when it comes to CDOs and stuff like that.
They don't get office.
No, not so. What I'm talking about is, getting office is expensive. Sometimes,
Oh, it's expensive.
you know
So
that
sometimes
you have
they
to
have
rent.
it to their houses.
Yeah, you have to rent.
No,
So sometimes they have it to their houses.
To their
Until
houses.
they can get contract, then maybe they go and
Lincoln institution is running an institution in their houses.
It can happen.
Okay, so we agree that Compa is in Solo Louis house.
So
Okay, fine. And for the purpose,
that's about it.
yeah, so in Solo Louis house is Compa office.
Yeah.
Now, the next thing is that we move on. There is an institution here. There is an institution here represented by somebody who claimed that she doesn't know anything about it. Her signature was fraud. She was never spoken to. We'll reach to that point. Let's read it.
Let's get there.
Yeah, let's read the resolution.
Because what I can show you, 100%. Like I always tell people, right? One thing that I always believe in is what matters say out there. You understand? What I say out there is what I stand for.
Yeah.
No institution.
Yeah.
I'm saying it 100%.
You stand to be corrected.
No, not stand to be corrected. I'm saying it 100%. No institution will tell me that I'm not aware and I did not sign.
So what happened when Mubali did that? It means that this resolution, the group of civil society actors that signed the resolution committed a crime on our law by fraudulent people's signature.
Okay. Let's do it.
It will validate that. Yeah?
Yes.
You agree and you on record? Once you validate that and the person say, I don't know anything about it, it means that your fraud people signature to only found the resolution only because you had issue with the current leadership of that year.
Manager.
Yeah, chief.
Every institution,
Yes.
every individual that signed that resolution, they are aware and decided by themselves.
They're the one I say.
So no one.
No. Then you say something
What?
different.
They signed it.
You know, some of them sign it, some of them ask people to sign.
That's why I said
Yeah.
98%.
Yeah. So the balance 2%
Of those that did not sign,
Yeah.
they send their staff, like I said.
Okay.
You can send somebody to
But when you send somebody to sign for
I don't
you,
know how they do their office.
what I know, you don't know
What
how
I
to run
know,
your
I don't
office.
run their office. What I know is I'm representing Solo
Okay.
and let us sign. They don't sign.
All right.
And also is consented to, I said this guy, and you send the resolution to Solo read through and say, yes, I support it. So you sign.
All right. There is institution here headed by another person. The institution signed.
Yeah.
She believed
Yeah.
and she signed with her position. The executive director is not here to sign, but the executive director saying that staff for came, she wrote her name and she signed.
The executive director is here, but the executive director is the leadership. So we did not go to the executive director. We go to the office and we met the general. We explain to the general.
You have some of the contact numbers of some of the people that are here.
Yeah, I have some in my phone.
Okay.
So
I'm hoping that
you
get where we're supposed to.
Yeah, we went to the office and we met the general officer. We explained to the general officer, and she consent. She signed. She herself signed. That's telling you that we are not doing anything that is contrary to.
Let read. We'll convince you because you're on record. You say as soon as I convince you that the person said no, they did that without my consent.
Trust me.
Without my consent, it means that it was premeditated to remove the other leadership that here, and for all of
Do you know it's a crime
on what?
for somebody's signature?
But the one of
So you know what I'm saying? If anyone,
but you did that.
we never.
No, you just said.
Right.
I mean, you just said that Mr.
Do you know why
Louis
it's a
is signed.
Do you know why it's a crime? It's where I went to sign, and you are not in the know of what I'm signing for. You are not consulted of what I'm signing for, and then you see your signature, you don't know nothing about the document, and then you saw your signature, you have it right. But when you have to sign and say, yes, my brother, go, or the person is coming to sign, I support. We are part of it.
We will reach
It's
that.
not illegal.
Let me read a resolution.
Yes,
Let me read a resolution. Now, May 18, 2026 concerns civil society actors and organizations. National Civil Society Council of Liberia, Grand Gedeh chapter. I don't know whether this letter here belonging to two institutions. The concerned civil society actors and organizations of Grand Gedeh County, National Civil Society Council of Liberia, the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, that their letter here
No.
or that the Grand Direct
The
chapter?
consent.
Okay,
No,
Grand
no.
Direct.
That letter here
Yeah.
is a consent letter here.
It's a consent letter here. But I see here National
Yeah,
Civil
the reason
Society
we
Council
are,
of
we are
Liberia.
all of us, the organizations, the actors of civil society, we are all on the same umbrella.
So the National Civil Society Council of Liberia
The chapter.
has a concerned civil society actor organization within it.
Everybody have that consent.
No, what I'm saying.
No, everybody have consent.
But I
Except
say,
we are from that background, we from the National Civil Society Council,
yeah.
Grand Gillette chapter. And so we are concerned. That's why I said we from that institution.
All
From
right.
the National Civil Society.
Yeah, for National
We are not
Civil
extra
Society
people.
Council
We are not
of
extra
Liberia,
people.
but
We are
you're
the same
concerned people.
We are the yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the National Civil Society Council of Liberia know you have to be a concerned group.
Yeah.
Okay.
The letter was second.
All right. So anytime they see you, they can know that
No,
this
that-
Grand Direct guy.
No, yes. What I'm saying is that this is not a I can say it's not an institution that ourselves that asking for brain and do so do. It is created. It's an institution that have a concern, that have a problem with the national the leadership here. So we funded this group. It's a group that funded by us, so of us. Okay, yeah.
All right. So May 18, 2026, Mr. Lawrence S.D. Myers, the regional coordinator, National Civil Society Council of Liberia, Grand Gillette County, Republic of Liberia, reference resolution of vote of no confidence against the leadership of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, Grand Gillette County branch. Whereas the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, Grand Gillette County branch leadership tenure elapsed on March 12, 2025. Last year, March 12, 2025. They got elected December 2022 for a 2-year term. Regrettably, their leadership is bringing the entire National Civil Society Council of Liberia Grand Gillette County branch to public disrepute with alleged corruption issues surrounding the council chairperson and secretary general. This unconstitutional retention of office and alleged corruption cases are hammering all civil society institutional credibility and also contrary to good governance. Whereas the current leadership of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia Grand Gillette County branch have failed to provide comprehensive financial reports regarding the 5,000 United States dollars received from the county social development fund and placed in GFONet account since 2023. Despite repeated calls by the civil society actors to get detailed financial report with supporting document to no avail. These actions against upholding and promoting the core democratic values of accountability, transparency, integrity, and responsible leadership that enshrined within Article 1, vision, statement, and principle and core value of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, which says a proactive and participatory civil society that is transparent, accountable, credible, cohesive, and committed to critically and professionally engage stakeholders to adequate and positive contribute to democracy and development of Liberia and transparency and accountability, gender equality, equal opportunity, participation, and mutual respect. Whereas such failure directly contradicts the fundamental principles and values upon which civil society institutions are built and sustained, and undermines the trust and confidence of member council and stakeholders and the public. Now, therefore, be it resolved, we, The unassigned members hereby express a vote of no confidence in the current leadership of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia Grand Judah Branch, headed by Mr. Atida Ekai, and recommend the following actions: to immediately set up an interim leadership of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia Grand Judah Branch to take us to election as a process of promoting good governance, integrity, trust, and credibility of CSOs within Grand Judah County. To conduct a full independent audit of all funds received and managed by the leadership headed by Mr. Atida Ekai since 2023, and make findings publicly available to ensure transparency and accountability before CSO's future election is conducted. However, the civil society community in Grand Judah County remains committed to upholding the principle of good governance, transparency, accountability, and will continue to advocate for leadership that reflect these values. The Civil Society Council of Grand Judah County will continue to advocate for leadership that reflect these, the value of being committed to upholding the principle of good governance. Canada, you're not here to present a grant letter here for good governance. Okay, we're moving on. I'll read to you here, my man. We're moving on. We're moving on here. That's a good governance. I want to put us out there to remember the thing that you're putting inside here. It's our hope that you exhibit quality leadership in this matter and act swiftly as Region 5 coordinator of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia in consultation with the national headquarters on our recommendations to avoid future embarrassment. With regard, sincerely, Signatory Malcolm B. Bode, Project Officer and Head of Office, Efficient Research and Development Institute, signed May 18. Mr. Shekhar Romeo, position ZD. No, that's Z here, my man. Yeah, Z here, ZD. I come here, let the public hear it. They say position, he says ZD.
No, say E. See here?
Now, not E, the document in my possession here. That's Z, ZD. So, don't worry, let me read it. Let me read it. Maybe that person will understanding position at the put initial Z or position ED. It could be 11 deficiency. That one. The problem will explain that. Organization FHO. FHO, Fishery Health Organization.
House.
It's not spelled yet. FHO.
I'm
Let's move on.
I'm telling you.
But the problem will not be telling you.
I'm telling the problem now.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on there. Now, the next one is Pajibo Abenigo Zoe, position General Manager, Organization Wondi and Zoe Farmer Cooperative, signed on the 18th of May. H. Nure Gesonia, Program Officer and Head of Office Action for Community Transformation, ACT Liberia, signed on the 18th. Lorena G. Zebe, General Officer, Liberian Youth Development Institute, signed on the 18th. Ni Uriah Solo Louis, written by somebody, position Executive Director, Organization Compact Liberia, signed. Washington NATO, Program Officer, Keep Liberia, signed on the 18th. Mr. Marco Kato, Executive Director, One Health Advocacy Network Incorporated, signed on the 18th. Victor N. Doe, Program Officer, Society for Poverty and Reduction, signed May 18th. Frank W. Smith, Program Officer, Muru Incorporated, signed on the 18th. Waro G. Fano, Regional Coordinator, RRF, signed on the 18th. Ni Gesin Tape, I'm just hoping nobody wrote a name because we already own name for our way, already wrote again. So for
You have-
accountability and transparency, that's why you preach.
You have guessing number.
No, I come in, get in tablet because these things, everybody wrote their name according to you.
Sure.
Okay, so when somebody already their name, they made me say they read it over again.
I told you
Then
this,
we'll
this
know.
is a crime.
Okay,
This is
but
a crime.
this
So,
is it.
so what happened is
But this is it.
no.
This is it.
You see what Amulu you are putting there.
So he own name.
The only.
He go Amuru.
No, but you had
No,
I think I shared company of the contacts with you.
no, yeah, I agree.
So yeah, so
But
you
they-
can, as I expected you to do a part party,
we did that. We did that.
I expected you to have called them
We did that.
to communicate
We
and
coming to all of
to
that.
authenticate.
The document in our possession is now being read to the public. The
Yeah.
public will want to know what is there.
But you call them right.
Eh?
You call them.
That we in the public code. The public code.
I believe you did your background.
Let people with the
But
grand
it's
jury.
fine.
Let people with the grand jury.
Yeah.
Sign, getting type sign on the 18th. Mr. Dole B. Barry, Executive Director, SAC Liberia, signed on the 19th. Ellis Inyoni, Executive Director, United Family for Reconstruction, UFA, signed on the 19th. Mr. William Joan, Executive Director, Akona, Our Heritage. Also, the person did not sign. That was the situation he had. He signed with Solomon. Let me see why he signed.
The initial.
Well, somebody wrote their initial. The person that wrote for the Mempo initial. All right. On May 19. So Mr. William Joan, somebody wrote for him, wrote a name, and then put initial there. Latoya G. WG Finance Assisting Action for Community Development. Now then we'll move on to Ruth Bertali. Madam Ruth Bertali, County Coordinator, Liberia Women Initiative for Development, signed on the 19th. Victor M. Weye, Program Associate, Girls and Women Foundation, Liberia, signed on the 18th. Signed on the 18th. This is Waking G. Davis, Administrator, Siwoda, signed on the 18th. Tina T. Bayon, Griat, Yap, Executive Director, signed on the 18th. And the CC copy went to Mr. Tia A. Kai, the Country Coordinator, National Civil Society Council, Honorable Lawrence Yelu, National Chairperson, National Civil Society, Ministry of Local Government, Chiefs and Elder Council, the media, and then FAN. Now, that was the resolution signed by some of you guys representing your various institutions, with other people instructing other people based upon their consent, instructing other people to sign on their behalf.
That is when you go based upon their consent.
Because you said they consented.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but they did not sign the resolution.
Based on
It was not their signature that did.
based upon their consent.
That's what you said.
That
You
was
said
like
they
the way you
consented,
And then,
but they did not sign.
I can give you their number.
No, they don't have their number.
We are coming. We are talking about transparency here,
Yes.
right? We are talking about transparency.
They don't have.
We want to be transparent.
Yeah.
You can call them. I can call them. I don't want to even use my phone to call them. Manager, you can call them and ask right now. Say, are you aware of any resolution signed, or are you aware of any resolution? When they said no on this property radio,
Yeah.
I will leave the studio and never to return, and I will leave my position.
Okay, fine. Now, let's go directly. Please give us Sister Ruth number.
No, I don't have room.
Okay, you don't have Ruth number. We're taking our musical break when we are back. I will get Ruth number and call Ruth.
You know, I think that really is. Let's
No,
go
no,
to the issue.
not coming.
I come in.
No, you just said something. We can't go further.
I said,
We can't go further. You
we are
said,
discussing.
yeah, you said if
No,
we validate the debate,
Manager.
you want to take it back?
No, I'm not taking it. I said,
Yeah.
those. Let me tell you. I expected you. I know you're going to do, and I know you.
Oh, you know that I was going to count the rule.
Yes. And the
Okay.
reason is very simple. Let me tell you.
How you know I was going to count the rule?
I know.
Yeah. Why?
Because Ruth.
Yeah.
We went to the executive director of this institution, Ruth institution,
Liberia Women Initiative
Yeah,
for
it's
Development.
Madam or Doki.
Yeah.
Madam Doki was the one to sign here. You understand? We talked to her. reached out, we talked to her. She agreed, she understand the resolution, she understand the plan. One thing she put forward was, I want to sign. So I said, no, you don't have to sign.
She is the
Why?
executive director
Yeah.
for the institution.
Yeah.
She said she want to
And
sign.
I said, no. Why?
Why you say she
I
cannot
can't
sign?
Why? Is because she was just appointed on a political position.
What kind of political position?
Or as a chair lady of the CMC. So placing your signature there is going to be crucial to our opposition.
She is the executive director.
Yes. No, we can't do that.
No, I come in now. She is the current executive director.
No. I don't know I don't know the Corey.
So
I don't know how that institution run, whether she resigned. But what I do know, she was. You understand? So when that she said, Ruth is here. But what happened is, Ruth, I don't know, she's pregnant, she's heavy. Ruth cannot walk.
so she can't sign.
Ruth cannot walk. So I was saying, I said, Madam Donkey.
When you say donkey is a common noun. Is it Felicia
Madam
Donkey?
Felicia Donkey.
Okay, so Felicia Donkey told you
Yeah.
that Ruth,
So-
because of her condition,
She
she
can't walk.
Yeah, she
So
can't walk.
since I'm here, I was on a letter from her about the resolution. She signed.
So she was the one that read Ruth's name
Sure.
and then signed for Ruth.
Exactly.
So Ruth did not sign this document. Ruth is not aware of this document.
Ruth level.
No, Ruth is not aware. She
Uh,
said Ruth can walk.
Yeah.
Ruth
What I
is
said,
pregnant.
the reason I
No,
said-
I mean, you clear.
Obviously, I said Ruth is aware is because the hair of Ruth, the hair of Ruth institution
It's aware.
is the one that
So,
signed.
so it means
So
that
she
Ruth,
reached out to Ruth and explained to her. So if Ruth
oh,
is
you
not
are
aware,
assuming that she will read
that's
out
what
to
she
Ruth.
told me.
That she will read out to Ruth.
That's what she told me.
She will read.
I did not force any of them.
No, I come here. Because one thing is that we are on record.
I know.
And we are hoping that your party statement, you're going to resign.
I know. I'm not going to resign.
No, you said it. You
No,
said if
we were talking
anybody
about.
here,
We were talking about. No, we
you
were
said
talking.
if anybody here,
Yeah,
anybody that say,
Yeah, Hassan.
you are not signed. I don't know
She
about
signed.
it, and you're
So
signed for me.
institution signed.
Nobody,
No, this is the point, manager.
nobody she says
If ERDR is placed on a document and none of the office staff
yeah.
or officials of ERDR is not aware of such documents, meaning that person committed a crime.
But are you aware that what you say
I
here, what you say when I do here, it means that you and Manafisha don't get committed a crime.
I did not
That
commit.
fraudulent.
I did not commit.
No,
I did not commit.
the very
We
first
did
thing.
not commit a crime.
No, the very first thing you preaching equity.
Yes.
You're talking about transparency and accountability. Your resolution says somebody refused to give an account
Mhm.
of money that they received.
Sure.
Their time elapsed. You're talking about comprehensive report
Sure.
that they should bring to explain to the world on the issue of compliance and procedure. Now you sat with another person and they told you, according to you, allegedly now, because I have not spoken with Madam Donkey on it, we'll go to her in the shortest possible time to talk to her on it. Now that Ruth is not Iran. The very first thing you identify that Madam Donkey is now in a political position. So she can't sign. And she said, okay, say I can't sign. The next person in line that Ruth. But Ruth can't walk. Ruth is pregnant, according to you. So I will sign for her. Now how Madam Felicia Donkey wrote Ruth's name and signed for Ruth. Ruth is his wedding. Ruth can be reached by telephone. The listing that you provided for us about people contact detail. Ruth contact detail is there.
No.
Yeah, you took it out before you don't put
I
it.
don't know. I do not.
Okay, you don't have.
I don't have.
Yes.
If I have, you don't.
No, I come in. I come in. Ruth contact detail is here. We spoke with Ruth, and Ruth told us she had no idea of that. She had not seen the document before. She did not sign representing any institution. Anybody that placed a signature here is a forgery. Fraudulent on our law.
So
And I come in. You just validated that yes, Ruth did not sign. It was Madam Felicia Donkey who signed for Ruth in your presence. Because according to her, Ruth can walk, she praying. My question to you now, what is it? Why did you and Madam Felicia Donkey did in between there? according to you on the public platform? How do you say? How do you interpret that?
If Marcus by himself will sit down and write roof and sign for roof without any of the staff or even member of the institution knowing about it, many Marcus committed a crime.
So
So what I'm trying to say,
why do you
what I'm trying to
why
say,
your road roof
she
be sound for
choose, she
roof?
choose. Who me? I did not. I don't know roof. I did not choose.
Yeah, but
So what I come? I did not know roof. You understand? I don't know roof. She signed. She said, okay, my country, my county director is here. Yeah, my county director is here. You understand me? I will do it. I believe she's going to reach out to her and tell her.
that is a very strange thing to know for the world to know that that is an indictment anyway. You are indicted on Madam Felicia Donkey. Yeah, that she told you
Manager.
she told you that
Manager.
you can walk,
Manager.
you praying
Madam Felicia is a red table person in the county that I will not lie on. You understand? I will not lie on.
No, I'm not saying that you
I will not say anything on public radio that will damage image. Yeah.
But
Anything I say here,
yeah.
It is true.
Now, my question, and the question the public want to know. Now, man, don't we still come to the phone call. We still come to the line. You just give a chance. You just give a chance more. We still come to the line. Now, the two interaction. We leave it with the public court so that the public court can do the job. The grand jury here will do it. Someone start calling already. And, you know. Now, the next thing is that vote of non-confidence in your county leadership. According to your constitution, if you have that, which I know that you will have as an institution, when the time elapses, who is responsible to conduct election activity to adjust the maximum period? Who is responsible to conduct election activities?
Is the regional.
The regional. Okay. Now, the actors, the concerned civil society actors and organizations. Did you put the regional on record? You wrote after the time elapsed to notify him.
First of all, what happened was December 2024 was to be the election, and due to lack of reports and giving lack of comprehensive financial report, we wrote the national and we wrote the regional, the national, that election. And one thing they did was unknown to the leadership, to even the regional, they appointed, December 2020, or November 2024, they appointed the ad hoc commission. When we went for the meeting at Amuru Forum, we told them that no, you cannot conduct election. If you fail to make report, in fact, we don't know how much we have in our account. We don't know the expenditure. What you give here is not a report. So we cannot stand.
Do you have copy of what is submitted?
Yes, of course. I do have. This is a copy. This is a so-called financial report.
No, that the financial report is submitted.
That's a so-called.
Who signed it?
It was a sign. In fact, that's the problem.
So you mean you wrote it before bringing it here?
I wrote it?
Yeah, because it's not signed. Anybody can say I did not.
That's what we said. This is a report. I wrote all this.
No, but the problem is you accepted this thing from somebody that did not sign.
I got it as a proof. We told them in a meeting that it is not signed. We refer to this document as a fly sheet. It is not a financial report for an institution that's supposed to hold people accountable.
Okay.
You understand? We told them that look, why you presented here today, the first thing they did before the meeting started. So what we told them, what you presented here today is not considered as a report. It was inside, it was indebted. It was inside, it was indebted. Okay. You understand? So we told them in that meeting, they promised to reschedule.
Okay.
And failure to reschedule, we wrote the regional, we wrote the national, and the election was postponed. So they were acting after March 12, 2025. They were acting. Now, through acting, we've deemed it necessary that look, even in the acting, they failed to send the report to us. The 5,000 we are discussing is 2023. Place a Jibone account. this particular money, if I give you the breakdown that they sent to us, that they call report, you will feedback.
No, that was the one according to you that the actors, the concerned civil society organization did not accept to.
This is what they presented to us. You see, the first thing, they received $825,000 mounting 5,000 at the rate 165 on the check. Now they reported to us 800,000. For God's sake, where is the 25,000? In the 800,000, see the expenditure. These are what crowd, these are what points for asking them to step aside.
Why you have in your hand there? Why did that document is see?
Okay, the document, this is a financial update, and they said cash in is 800,000, government rate at 160, which is what they received, they a finance person, and they said expenditure market rate 19, and they say loan. These are most especially my point here is the loan aspect.
What they say about loan?
Good. It was discussed when the money was received and placed into an account. First meeting, we tackle all three things. The leadership should make a mini loan, buy a land to build civil society office in Gedeh, and then these are the two key points. Now, the loan, can you imagine the civil society leadership giving loan without any form, any traceman?
But you ask for them to give
We
loan.
been doing, we have asked, we have cried.
You have been giving loan without form.
No, we have asked. How do you get a loan? Where is the loan form?
Who you wanted them to give loan to?
To the civil society. You know, what happens is sometimes we find it difficult in the space. If there's no project, the organizations sometimes become weak. So in order to be able to register and credit them sometimes so that they can pay back, and other people come and take it and register. Now we told them do that. When they went, according to them, they did it. Where is the form? Who all received those loans? They told the measure system institution. 25% of system institution pay back, which is 15%, 15 institution pay back. Those who pay, we don't even know how much they credited, how much they pay back. Those who give it before they file as payable, we don't know those institutions that credited.
What is your membership in Gedeh?
I can't speak directly from the database that they are not very public, they are not very new to us. You see, they were even conducting election without the database. They wanted to conduct election.
Only the senator that you wanted for resolution about you concerned about. But you
Not
don't know
exactly.
how many.
Those institutions that
When you go for a meeting, normally it can be how many people can
go for meetings sometimes, the higher can be like 10 institutions or 5.
10.
They said let's sometimes take the higher 10.
The civil society network of Grand Gedeh County, do you have an account?
No,
You don't have an account.
that's these are our points, Ronald.
No, you don't have an
We don't have
account.
an account.
Yeah, you don't have an
We don't
account.
have an account since 2023.
But before 2023, you have an
We don't
account.
have an account. What
So,
assessment
after
2023?
2023,
The recent
you
assessment
have an account at
2023.
all.
The recent assessment 2023. The past leadership, according to them, did not give any record. They not submitted or leave or take over any document. So they came in. We expected them to do this as quote-unquote transparent.
You asking for election because the people can't elapse. You wrote the regional person. Okay, you can ever remember where the national, the headquarters, the national leadership informs the Grand Gedeh chapter that you have to hold on here with the election activity?
Yeah, it was November. We did that in November. After the meeting, and we requested they failed to submit it. To submit those reports. So we wrote November 20th something, 24th. We wrote the national, and the national reply and said, hold on with the application.
2021?
2024.
2024. You wrote the national office and they said you should hold on.
The election was to be held in December 2024.
Okay.
So they said, hold on.
Hold on.
Now, so as of March 12, 2025, they were all acting now. Their tenure elapsed and they were all acting.
Did you do a follow up with the national level? So they tell you your weight.
We do that, and then they say, okay, let's go for. Normally, before the general assembly, we do the county assembly, county election. After the county election, the new leadership or the retail leadership will take the actors to the national. So they say, okay, let's go for the national, and then after that, every institute, every county can let they conduct their election.
Why are you asking now that you want the election, you want the leadership to be changed now at the time where your representation on the council is now asking the local authority to produce a report?
Okay, thank you.
Are you trying to jeopardize the citizen interest?
Not exactly.
So why are you asking for your election now, the time where the civil society network is asking on the council? Because they are an influential group on the council, and they're asking the local authority for report, and then you come in and say, well, they not want to report, they declare vote or not coming in.
Thank you. Well, if you have the first thing you do, if you are the head of institution, the first thing you have to settle is feedback and settle the institution you head. Those people, we are not even concerned. For us, we are concerned about the county, and what they are doing is requesting for
Who is concerned about the county?
We, all of us, I'm not about the county, but
Yeah,
what I'm talking about is
I don't want to put again the record straight.
What I
You
say,
say we are concerned about the
if I
county.
say we are concerned
Yeah.
about the county,
Yeah, who that?
we also support the leadership
No, they want
of
that.
the civil society.
The civil society,
The
right?
civil society.
So I come in, Chief. You say you're concerned about the county, right?
Yeah.
Now, 2025 Grand Jira County leadership headed by Superintendent Grant has not given a report. Grand Jira County leadership headed by Superintendent Grant took 400,000 analysis data from the county cover. You concerned about the county. Did you read a one paragraph document
What happened?
as a position statement?
2024, what we did,
You already the
Akami, what we did, 2024,
No, not
Akami,
2025.
2025. These are things we saw 2024. 2024, what we did through Lahodi, we wrote the county council through our representation, who are the co-chair and the chair, asking them not to sign, not to approve of the 2025 budget when the local government or the local authority refused to give a comprehensive report of 2024.
Or 2024.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
when we
it
did
means that when the local government get 2024, they can approve it.
When they get 2024,
They can approve
what
it.
what leadership can do is when we say you for representation, these are things. When we say for representation, you have to come back when the report, come back and share your update with us. Okay? That was not done. We never knew that they were in report. 2024. Up to now, it's not out. We asked them. They said, oh, no report. So say, okay, do not sign. And because if you don't see budget progress report, what are you signing?
So you have brought through another civil society organization. You say the one
Lahodi Road.
Laodi.
Lahodi
But
Road.
that Laodi Road, and the civil society network.
No, let's say the head. We have the secretary.
You know, one civil society group
Lahodi
wrote for
head. Lahodi
themselves.
head.
They wrote for themselves.
Of course.
In that communication,
Yeah,
they did not say on behalf of.
Okay, yeah, let
No.
me say what they are part of the society, right?
My concern and my question from the public is that there's two things
Mhm.
that the local government been doing here. The civil society, you say you're there for the people. You ever wrote a petition statement in the people interest as a watchdog in the society?
Chief,
You can remember that?
if you are not knowledgeable, why are you ready?
Oh, so you don't know that grant, you are the superintendent
No.
grant?
What I'm
So
saying-
400,000
What I'm
for
saying
the
is this. What I'm saying is this. If I say we are not knowledgeable,
Yeah.
is we have a representation. You don't understand me? We have a representation on the county council that are supposed to have updated us
Or they're not up there now.
on the day-to-day activities of the council. Now, you feel you wrote you signed. The first thing is you signed a resolution that was not specified, that was not exact. You understand me? When the resolution came out, the first thing I did, I called the chairman, Chemeka. When I called Chemeka, Chemeka told me it was part of the Grand Development Plan. the current, electricity extension. It is
agenda.
yeah, it is part of the development agenda, and so superintendent did not do wrong. I said, oh really? 400,000 were taken just for 5 communities, and he said it was part of the development agenda, and the resolution was not specific. I saw that resolution around December. It was my first Sunday out on a resolution. I wish that the money had been spent.
Or you that time this was the spend the money.
Yes.
Also you are aware as with the spend the money.
No, I don't know it was spent. Look, I know.
I
say
say for you.
when I say the reason I say you have been spent,
Yeah.
all Republic. You never know that you receive the money. You know, you get the data, you receive the money. It was all public, right? They know all they went to Port Town, the electrical Port
No, he
Town.
wrote before that time.
We did not say.
That was the time when once upon a time Henford Badio was serving as a public relations officer. He wrote from the superintendent office.
On Facebook.
And he narrated.
On Facebook.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know.
I wish I was spent. I wish that it was spent.
No, we don't
Okay.
get good that it
No,
was
I
spent.
wish I was spent because when I4 wrote, I think it was the same day or the next day, Port Town was electrified. Therefore, by the road, or the next day, Port Town was electrified. From that rectification of electric, when the resolution came out, when the resolution was signed, March, do you have carpet? Since March 2025? No, we do not have carpet.
Let's see whether we can be. But my question to you was,
So when you say what I'm saying,
yes.
we cannot act if we are not informed.
You
If
guys
we expected the leadership to have updated us, then we know. Do you know when they came back and said they became update? April 28. Since 2022, until then, on the county council, they were April 28, 2026. We got this update.
All right. My question to you is that now your leadership on the council did not inform you, they get your update. In Grand Jide here, you're not here that the superintendent and leadership to 400,000 for the county cover.
We hear it.
Okay. You're not here that the superintendent made report for 2025.
We hear it.
So then when the civil society waiting for now to do a position statement.
That's why I said we spoke through our bosses. We had a year. The IT leadership at that time.
Well, that they the one spoke for you now, right?
Let's not let them speak. So when they spoke, they spoke.
My man.
I said we spoke through them.
Okay.
So when that come outside, mean that they not speak.
No, they spoke.
Okay, they only
Now
spoke for
they
us.
spoke now for you. Yeah. All right. So then, say they finish speaking for you now. Then I say they're not working for you now. They're not working your intern.
Good.
And I put a scope for
Thanks
you
before
now.
now.
They wrote yes.
Thanks before now.
Yeah.
I think they give report for us. I think they give you an update.
Did you write them?
We do. I
Do
will show
you
you.
have copy of the letter?
I can show you now, but I can show you in the chat room.
My man.
Campus.
No, official thing you might have to produce a chat room.
No.
Now we produce a letter, a document here, everybody sign.
Run up.
So you say you wrote in the chat room when somebody get data that they cannot see it, and I get data that they don't mess my full plan.
No.
You don't see it.
We have so many ways. We have the car carpet and we have the
Because according to
this is our
your
last requesting for an official report again. And the response we got.
you check your phone, you not even find the thing. You still won't be checking the place.
No, that and that to be.
Yeah, fine. So let's leave that because when you go in your phone, you go all the way from Togo town before you come all the way to Kuma town.
I come in, I'm about to wait.
You know, in your communication, you say your call in your course.
Yeah.
When you deny your constitution say you must write the people or you must just call
They
call them
call-
by 1 minute.
they call you
On
on cell
telephone
phone, no.
number.
We say continue call,
Yeah.
they mean requesting, writing them, asking in the
No,
chat room.
but you're not there in your communication.
We say call, yeah,
You don't
call.
say
It's
right.
not true phone. It can be true cell phone. Calls can be attention seeking. Writing somebody off in Facebook, or in chat room, is seeking their attention, telling them, what about the chat room?
So when you now address somebody, it mean when you call the person on telephone, it mean that it implies writing to right?
It also form of communication. It also form of communication.
All right. Then before we can open the phone line, what is the relationship between the concerned group here and superintendent Eric Jesse Green administration?
the concerned group
Yeah,
relationship with
concern,
the brain.
yeah, concern civil society actors.
As far
What
I'm
is the
concerned,
relationship?
for us,
Yeah.
for me, I do not. We have it's our leader, but I can't remember the very last time I talked to him.
You talk to him.
Yeah.
You can't remember. You've been here now. This
So-
is the third year now.
Yeah.
You can't remember the last time you
You know,
talked to
in
him.
fact, I can't remember what I know, man.
So what the relationship? How do you
So-
form that relationship?
For me, is I don't think I have a cultural relationship with him. No.
Or you don't have a cordial relationship?
Yeah, for me.
Is it business or personality?
Well, the relationship
Yeah.
with him,
Yeah, you don't have
he's
that
my
relationship.
leader. I don't have that kind of close relationship with him, but he's my leader.
But you don't have personality against him.
No.
Okay.
But
But how can you rate? How do you rate his leadership versus the people of Grand Judah County? Administratively, you are civil society actor. Grading. Frankly speaking, if you don't receive feedback from the
great for the 2 years.
the 10 year entering now officially.
It is poor.
Yeah?
It is poor.
So why you just say it now and then you say it's school?
No, I said
You
it is
receive
poor.
something from you or you're fresh or like that?
Come around.
Okay,
It's
all
bad.
right.
I
Okay.
said it is poor.
It's very poor.
It's very poor.
So you're not performing.
To the expectation.
Okay.
So look, I don't want to go little political, but to administratively to the expectation. Can you imagine up to now when that budget are not being presented for us?
Okay.
It's a blow.
Okay.
It's a blow.
We're going 5 months now.
It's a
Ending
serious blow.
now.
We are going to cut the half of the year.
Oh yeah, May 2026.
We're going to half of the year. It's a serious blow. It's a concern. It's a concern. Seriously.
Now
So
you are
affecting our development.
You are living in Grand Judah, and you know, even though in the absence of report, but there are some project names that you hear around the county. You've been traveling, going to towns and villages, and then how you see some of those projects? How can you rate some of those projects, specifically the administration of benefits?
For me,
Yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
It made no sense.
Okay.
It made no sense to fence the administrative.
Why?
Let me be real. We lack of development.
Okay.
Grand Judah County have no source of income. It's our company coming. Our own source of income, we don't have. If we get 100,000 to fence government property, why not we can build a guest house or furnish the guest house we have here or guest houses we have here to generate funding for Grand Judah County? Why not? We cannot build go to BI. Look at our team. Look at the stadium we have. That stadium is another source of generation. Okay, generation.
So
So
now,
you see, 100,000
if you can meet the president this evening, what would you recommend to
to
him?
improve.
Yeah?
To improve.
The president to improve.
To improve.
Improve on what?
To
You left from Grand Judah today.
yeah.
You went to Monrovia and you just met the president. You had to talk to the president for 2 minutes. You been in Grand Judah. You rated the administration poor.
Oh,
Yeah. So why would you say the president for Grand Judah's sake?
okay, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
To improve, to also do monitoring.
The president will do monitoring.
No, not the president, but the president should. When I say president doing monitoring,
Yeah.
the minister of local government
Yeah.
should also do monitoring on the money sent, right? How it was spent.
You're talking to the president. 2 minutes.
To me, I will tell you
Now you just left.
to tell his official to improve.
You just left Grand Judah County as a civil society actor for the people, by the people, to the people. You rated the administration poor. You know, from 1 to 10. You say in fact negative 0.
Wow.
Now you met the president.
Yeah.
The president is about to take a decision. Why were you about?
It's about to take a decision.
Yeah, you're about to take a decision. Why were you telling
Oh,
him?
what?
Yeah?
President about to take a
He
decision.
take administrative decision.
Oh yeah,
He
I will
don't
advise
let-
him to go ahead.
You know,
I will advise him to go ahead with a decision. I
to
will
send
advise him
voices
to
to Grand Judah? Or to do what?
Brother,
Why were you
the
advising
decision you're about to take,
Yeah.
I will tell him, if it is in the best interest of Grand Judah County, I will tell him to continue with that decision.
The
I'll
president,
break
okay, the president asked you just coming from Grand Judah. What can I do for the poor of Grand Judah County to be in line with the developmental agenda? The president just asked you from Grand Judah. You are civil society actor. You saw the administration in Grand Judah.
to be in line with development.
Are you
The
afraid?
first thing, I'm not afraid.
Yeah,
The first
I'm
thing is,
afraid.
let me read. The president appointed, we are citizens have cried. I'm speaking as a citizen now. We have cried. Petition was sent
For what? For what?
for poor performance, for lack of accountability for the leadership.
from the
For
current
the
leadership.
local government.
All right.
Now, if those cries are not answerable to people, are not responded to, are not answered,
What do you think the civil society can do to really make the government to move, to make good things happen greatly?
is to continue to hold their feet to the fire
To hold government
by,
to the fire.
by speaking, by asking them to do the right thing, by also asking them to make report.
To make report.
Yeah.
The civil say, you're not making report on anybody. You're not making report 2025. The budget was not submitted to October last year.
The local government act
Yeah.
have some responsibility for this the county council.
Yeah.
On what to do if somebody failed to make report. And
So your
your
representation on the county council, how do you grade them? The way they do it on the county council.
my representation on the county council. Yeah. Look, let me tell you, let me break it.
Your representation on the county council, how will you grade them?
Let me grade them 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Are they performing or they not performing?
They are not.
They are not
No,
performing.
no. They you understand budget.
No, but generally you just told the world that the people they spoke on
You're speaking on one point.
Only government
Speaking on one point is not what we call representation and performing.
What is
I
the
can- you
relationship
understand?
between you and the leadership of
Yeah, cool.
Tiakai?
We are cool. We are friends. We are cool. Administratively, we are cool. Let me tell you the reason. I bring the thing. You understand about it. The first thing is before you approve 2025 budget, you must see the progress of 2024.
The county council of Grand
Yeah.
County.
You must see
Do
the
you
progress.
have a financial management professional on that county council?
I believe they should have.
No, you
We have project heads. We have institution heads that manage project, that manage donor project. So I believe they have. You understand?
All right, then let's see whether we can do our call or something here. This is where we are. The station you are tuning into is the voice of the people, the voice of the voiceless. From the Gedeh Communication Network Incorporated, the voice of Gedeh 88.5 MHz is now on with the program Face the Issue. Remember, debate, non-confrontation. This is where we are doing sector rectification. Today in studio, we have Mr. Marco Bullet. Here in one of those that signed the resolution declaring voter non-compliant in their leadership here, civil society representation. Then they're also asking for they are asking for election because the people can't finish. But again, the people speaking for them on the council. That one you said it, the people speaking for them. But they can't finish, so they want election. And then some money that they get the people before. The people say they also want report of it too. So this is where we are tonight. There's some good number of civil society organization people here that wanted to sign. So when they not sign, some people were pending, and then no way for them to work. So other people ready and need to sign for them. This is where we are here this evening. You can call on these numbers. You can put your calls through on 0880-878-382 or 0775-151-308 or on our WhatsApp line if you are monitoring or from any part of the world. You want to make use of our WhatsApp line, you can call us on +231-772-770-212. After our musical break, then we'll start accepting calls.
Yeah, they say. No fio essa somebody.
welcome back. So you can be a part of the show tonight by putting a call through on 0880-878-382 or 077. Good evening and welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. Who am I talking to? Johnny here from where?
I was saying about thank you so much. A pleasant evening to you and a special greetings to this level of Nigeria County. To even to your student guest. And to the public, my name is retired Captain Joe Emmanuel S. Anyone who has the country will be enforced, but we only been compared to do us for the direction.
Okay.
And all
Yeah.
I'm sitting listening to the duration of your student, but I'm struggling to understand exactly what the scene really trying to portray. Why I ask this question is because you can detect from this the information is struggling to present the issue by which quote-unquote document was made. All the questions you asking him, he continues to struggle to provide confidential authority. Now, my question to him will be, is it in support of the request of the mayor by the president to the county council of our budget expenditure report from the local government 2024-2025? Is it in support of that action? Why is the action taken by the council to the county council because they make up the county council? Second question of you was talking about 5,000 revenue were used already by Mr. Atia and others. Since of 2023, he became member of the Civil Society. When we didn't get to know that the Nigeria Civil Society were not I don't know what we see and news workflow and revenue. What they didn't get to know that is raising such a concern now. Where we are having to reflect about our mismanagement of the resources of this country and with the member of the county council for our report. You're asking them to leave power. If they leave power, how do we get a report and asking them, who should we go to? Now, if they're looking to me, you ask them to leave. So, there are the relationship point. Is it in support of the statement taken by the county council? The many days that we need our report. So, there's a way I have a report also come from 2024 budget. Is it in support of it? When we get to move about the 5,000 and the year 2022? Thank you.
Thank you. It was a nice time making your contribution, Voice of Gedeh Radio. So this is
where,
yeah, of course.
Okay. Thank you. Let me say thank you to your product. That's a brilliant answer, and I think it's carrying me straight to the reason I'm here. Okay. The first thing is asking if I need support of the county council requesting the local authority for report, right?
Yeah.
Laurie, let's be serious. If I'm not in support of institution giving report, why should I be here? I should be to bed, sleeping. If I'm not in support of institution making report, I will not demand somebody to make report to me. I'm demanding another person to make report to me. I should be in support of somebody making report to the county. No.
Now let's say you're elected.
I'm coming. I'm in support of every institution making report, and the local authority is at lower session. They're supposed to make report. It is constitutional. It is part of the Local Government Act, and they're supposed to make report. So that's the reason I'm here and asking my heads and leadership to make report to me as well.
But why now? That was it.
Why now?
Yeah.
We have, like I said, we have cried since 2024 November. We have cried.
2025 January to December. You did not ask.
We asked. We complained.
No, your letter, your resolution. Now.
I said we asked. We asked. Even regional. We have even the chat room. We have requested.
So it is not just because of today. We just decided to come out today, not because we are asking our local government.
But you want it to be changed.
Yes.
You want it to when they are changed today.
Mm-hmm.
What becomes of the act that you are supporting? They are now beyond the local government.
They are still local government. The interim.
All right, that take the.
Can we go to the second question?
No, good evening. Yeah.
This debate in that competition is so much interesting.
All right.
As the world issues are coming, there is also opening the door or creating an avenue of coming up with more questions as well.
All right, that's why we are here.
If today, depending on the request that mental health solution is sound, there are no problem made in all legal guys, element will have no question them. Granted, if today, that no guys are going to get out, how do the people of Nigeria counties stand to benefit in terms of the million of that we put from the local government of all our Nigerian expenditure? Because it's too many guys that was also get our report. Now we're asking for the review, if we should be reviewed today, how do we get out of the reports that we're asking for?
Thank you. But thank you. Let me say this. The county council made of 9 members.
Yeah.
Not 2 persons.
Who are those that you have there?
We have Atila and Malanchuma.
The chair and the co-chair.
Of course.
Everyone.
So if they are not doing justice to us, we should keep them there. And what you are saying?
No. What we want to know?
I come in. If the first thing is thank God that they are holy and the Lord people accountable. Are you with me? Yeah. They are holy and the Lord people accountable, which is good, which we support. And that's why we ask them over and over, like, can you be our report? We have cried. Make our report. If you make report, will not come here. So if you ask him, we support you to ask him, to ask other people to make report. What do you make our report?
No, you can't. You're not supporting them.
No, I come in. The first thing I want you to know.
The question here is, you jumped it.
The first thing I want you to know.
I come in. The question here, we're not saying that bad thing to ask the people to make report. Right now, the chairman and the co-chair, they are the lead campaigner in the fight for transparency and accountability with the local government in the foreign and they report 2025 giving. Now, they are from their background. Let's assume that they are all to be removed today based upon your letter. Mm-hmm. What happened to the fate of the people
the regional
that you are supporting?
I come.
Who going back there to Poland?
People will go back. People will still go back there and ask and continue. Government is continuing. So if we have to high election, will you say we will not high election now because we are into reporting or process?
No, but your institution, you asking for a report.
Are we? Are we saying if today we said we need an interim to take us to election? So if we are to high election today, will you say don't high election because the people are asking?
So that interim leadership you want to send to the county council?
Can you tell us? That possible? Can you tell us that if we were to high election today in this month, will you ask us not to high election because of the report?
No. You using that proposition, using the word if.
Yeah.
If we were to have election, it means that election is plain. Nobody can cancel.
Okay. So this is also plain. We have cried over and over. Not because it just goes, but we are not in support of
the people.
That's what we said.
Yeah, we said the Mamune people.
That's what we said. That's what we said. They were the acting. So when acting people can go and represent, but they're not acting. Election is conducted.
Now they are acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That tenure expires in March 12, 2025.
Let's see whether we can take
the
call. Good evening. Welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. Who am I talking to? Yeah, Chief. The ground rule is that you don't leave from your radio. When you're talking, don't be listening to yourself.
Yes, sir.
All right, dress away from your radio. Okay, then you can be able to call up. You know where Berekatu is asking from?
Can we go to the second question?
Yeah, come in. But the first question is still in there.
The first question for me, let me tell you,
suppose they agree now to move all the people.
Ooh,
the chair and the co-chair are the one you get control.
That's what I said.
When they move them. Mm-hmm. What happened now to the fight?
No, the fight will continue.
Report must be made.
Report must be made. We are even the man said if today was to be election, will you say no because they go fighting for people? No. We even the next leadership that will go will still request. It is constitutional. It is part of the local government act. And the secretary should be report.
Are you requesting and making decision at the same time? Your resolution say
yes, we are recommending.
no, you requesting, you make a decision.
What's the decision? We recommend it.
Now you say then you declare for not confident in the people.
Yeah.
They should be able to set an interim leadership. It means
that's a recommendation.
They should set
yeah, that's a recommendation. We are recommending that there should be an interim body to take out to election. And that same interim body, they are still civil society. They are not out of civil society. Are you with me? They are still civil. They never train one person to advocate.
So why you didn't do it?
They never
train. You fight now against.
That's what I said. It is time we are trying. It's not because I fight. It's not because I fight against the brain. Are you
really in the interest of the people?
Of course.
But somebody is fighting for the people and you fighting the person to move them.
No, you are fighting for the people.
Yeah.
Fine, we support you.
Yeah.
Fight for the people. But we are asking you, come and make our report. Why are you not making our report? So are you saying?
Is that a reason why
we want to hide election today? We shouldn't campaign because they are on the county council.
No, if you are to hide election, you are continuing to mean that the election should be.
So this is why. Let me tell you, this is not just because of today. This is not because I just said it. This is for play. I told you the issue started. We started with many reports, with many accountability, with many. They explained it. Not just today they spend the money. I mean, not today they spend the money. They spend the money since. So why are you not asking them to make report as well? They spend the money since 2023. Are you with me?
So 2023, you did not ask
no,
them to
make I keep telling you we asked.
It's not written. You say in a chat room.
What we should ask?
Let's take the color and see. Good evening. Welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. Who am I talking to? Mr. William, good evening. How are you? Welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio.
I don't think so because even our great representative Suka said that the rapping was smelling. So what then they're rapping? And the question I want to ask, why is the rapping was smelling? We don't talk about it. They let them rapping. Why are they rapping? And I'm pushing them very much.
Mr. William,
yeah.
You say one will get ratting. What is getting ratting now? Your question will not get it good because you're speaking parable.
The computer said that they asked him, and he said, "Get rapping was smelling." So I don't know.
So what they ask, what kind of question they ask represent the slogan?
They asked him about 400,000. If he would be aware of that. He said, well, I don't know. But my rapping was smelling.
When the time reach, we will know. Yeah, I think you're just trying to tell the people, I don't know about the 400,000, but when the time reach, we will know. Yeah. So then that way now, when the time reach, then all will know. Because he said when the time reach. We all right, Mr. William, thank you. That all be open. Yeah, that's +231 772 770 212 is our WhatsApp line, and then you can call us to make your contribution.
So let me go to the second question.
Yeah.
About when did I gotta know that you don't have an account? Yeah. I said it here.
We said the establishment of the civil society.
Yeah, we don't have an account. We the money was placed
in Chiponet.
And that's what we are saying, you know, or as a leader, the first thing, you have to be transparent, because you know you are accountable.
Was it correct or not?
At that time, it wasn't good, but we were constrained with it. We did it on a good faith, we did it on a trust. As a leader, they are all leaders, so we agreed out. They be there. Now, we are requesting for even the bank statement to know our panels. They are refusing to submit.
You have agreed to encourage corruption, to facilitate corruption.
No.
You agree. The civil society network funding.
Yeah.
Because
we don't have an account.
No, we have banking institutions.
No, account. The leadership.
You have banking institutions. You have only an account. You say they should put it in G4 account. That's a high
Manager.
degree of corruption.
Manager.
Teaching.
Manager.
Yeah.
At that time, when they took over, there was no, according to no anything. So it was a starting. Now these are the things when we talk again, say, oh, why are you talking now? Since 2022 December you got elected, March 20, March 12, 2024, you 2023 you got inducted into office. You have not even taken opening of or account. That's what make since the 2023 allotment, we are not receiving any amount. Are you with me?
Yeah.
We are not receiving any amount because the first money are not being accounted for. 2024, there was no money for us.
Why? You didn't receive any money.
No,
2024.
because the money was not accounted for. 2025, there was allotment again. When they built that allotment, I don't know why, because they never came back to us to tell anything. In fact, we don't know our budget now. How much was there for us 2025 for society? We don't know. You understand me? We don't know. Now, when we gotta know that we're having money, it was just yesterday. Yesterday, we got to know that there was money for us, and one way or the other, they requested, Atlas requested again to be placed in different accounts.
Let's see whether we can have this person on the line. Let's see whether we can have a person on the line. Good evening and welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. You are live on our line. Who am I talking to? Johnny up from where?
My name is Voice of Gedeh.
Yeah, Mr. To, how are you today? Welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio.
Thank you so much.
What's your contribution?
Questions our eyes wide now, and we are not coming up with this strategy. We pray that we get this future that is books. No, it's not a self now. We are then talking in our context. We are then having this general language of trade with them. That is not the case. It's not that we are the ones in this matter. We call our leaders to make focus. We call our leaders that their time of being on this as planned and we need new leadership. We call our leaders to build their accounts for all that they are meant to do because again, we are the master of the society. They still tell us to question us to make reports of the matters that were given to the council and the self-standing. How can we be the one to stand and say the medical reports?
I think that is the reason why you are declared for a no conflict.
Yeah. They don't get so the idea that we said we want this, we said we want it, the local authorities to make reports. And still when we come to our people that over the report is treated as opposed to talk about we are people. So we are not saying the treatment is right. But then we who are going there, we should be called out to see that self-standing. So we'll be able to talk against the evil in the society. So until we agree, we can't talk against what is written in it. So we want to mark ourselves, we want to put ourselves and push it so we can maintain the image that we have as a society. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. To. Keep listening to Voice of Gedeh Radio. Now, then you ask your leadership for report. Instead of telling them, well, vote on non-confident, we want election, we want a $5,000 report.
Like I said,
Send the superintendent asking you now, I think that's reason for you guys are declared for non-confident.
No.
Why not the superintendent asking you for the report?
Not the superintendent is not even asked. The superintendent
But
is asking
Mr. To said,
yeah, asking the leadership.
Let's see whether we can get a call. Good evening and welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
We just current issue and will continue to follow it to the end.
Yeah, so
Why? Because it is about branching account and not the particular individual.
of course, yes.
We will continue to ask this question because we are yet to hear response from them or from him that will be able to convince us. Again, here is our question. Now that the arterial class you talk about and other guys who are into the fight of demanding the local authority for the report and the citizen are demanding them for as well. They represent the citizen. They also carry out now with a fight against them. So the question is, are you think, do you think your fight is in the interest of the citizen? If yes, let us confuse on why you say your fight is in the interest of the citizen. As we tell the citizens are beyond the very wise, the minimum of report and they are going after what the report is. So how can you justify this fight that you are into? Because it is catching your minds, they will be like confused. We hear, we put the citizens are being well done for the report. They are also being able to leave power. So in that thing, how can you complain with a citizen that you think we can join you with this fight as well? We said that we should forget about our report to the office of the local government and trying to fight those who we are asking for report. How we should leave a report yet. And far after the general report for the citizen benefit, after we shall receive the report, do our own analysis, splitting down the report, wherever we arrive at a need be, then we can join in now and find a way forward, then we can know it with them. You don't think that is supposed to be? So that's your request here.
Thank you.
In the interest of the citizen, yes, time and why it is here.
Thank you. Let me answer you. The reason we are civil society is to also always seek the interest of the citizen. And in seeking the interest of the citizen, it doesn't mean we ourselves should be transparent. No. We ourselves should be held accountable. No, not because we're fighting for the citizen. In fighting for the citizen, the first thing you have to do is to be accountable, is to know that Marcella here will ask me.
But you just facilitated corruption.
No, we did not facilitate.
You told the local authority to place the money deep on the account because you don't have an account.
Oh yes.
Now corruption
It's not a
facilitation.
corruption.
You know corruption?
It can happen.
Why it can happen? Gifone is an institution.
Yeah, that is also it's also an organization.
But your Gifone account is not meant for that.
We know that.
So why
But so
Gifone there?
so should we let the money go?
Eh?
Should we let the money go?
The very first thing.
Let me answer you, then we can't do real corruption. Let me answer you. The first thing is, we are not saying out of the 9, when the 2 move from there, then the other rest shouldn't go. The other rest, they are for institution. They are head of institution.
Now the 2 that giving the local government top time.
Everybody sign.
So
The resolution is sent to Morovia. Not 2 of them sign. Everybody sign.
Let's see. Our citizen. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio.
This question, I think we need to run the down. We are still not conveying. Our last question.
What the last question?
From the communication you read, all those are sound and resolution. Even though we don't know the total number, but we still a bit out that we guess it should be more than 5 in number that sound the resolution, right, Mr. City?
Yeah, 20.
Okay, thank you. So the question to me now is, all of those numbers, where are the end or why only he alone was sent to steal with that document that so much important and clear to their heart? Why is it that he alone is the only person in country person that's going to have communication in the studio? Thank you.
I will answer the name for you.
No, answer.
You want me to answer the name for you?
No, I do answer.
Look at your sound for some people so that this was the money that can hear.
No.
So answer.
My dear brother, I know you want to know, but first of all, is I'm the leader, and the reason you will not see more people here is I actually came to represent my institution to ask why I do sign, and also there will be a time we'll come here After the national is on our way. When they come, we'll come here, and then after everything, we'll come here and tell you again that we're not doing it to distract the citizen. But again, it is also necessary as a head of institutions to clean your institution as well.
But it's
It's
also good that you came because that is they are pressing here to lecture us that you and my affiliation don't get sat and sound for roof. Let's take a call.
It shouldn't be the issue.
Good evening, welcome to Voice of Gedeh. No, Chief, you gotta go back for your radio small. Yeah, how are you today, sir?
I'm very good. In the Joseph name for
Mr. Nian, how are you today? Welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio.
thank you. I'm doing good. I just want to tell you further that this to you. We need to be very good to the people of the NGO Council because the person will ask him and he is not very answer the question to my second question. I will comment on that.
Wait, that is it.
You know, it's not straight to the questions. So for me, I feel that the control will play. Okay? We can ask the superintendent, the people that push our case for the superintendent to provide the bench. If we are open for what happened with very people and they should either resign, or return to you. We can't do that because they don't do the play.
Well, let me
So for me, that's how I feel it from the question they ask the left, and then when you answer the question, I feel as a tenant and you should not go by the country. Thank you.
All right.
let me come in right
Yeah,
now.
you know
Let
what
me
you're trying to say?
I want to say a point.
Okay.
Let me say this right. Let the president understand that those people came from an institutional background. They were not just on the street and they took them and say, let's go on the county council. We also sometimes I will recommend this when we go back for our meeting. I recommend that the local government act need to be aired. If we can pay for it, we can take that with it will try our best. It can be aired so that people can know what transparency is, what accountability is, and who are to be accountable.
But when you want to be, you want people to be accountable.
The first thing is those people that they are speaking of, they from institution.
Okay.
Institution sent them. So don't forget that they are head of institution, and they need to be accountable. They are accountable to that institution. They need to account.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening and welcome to our station.
Yeah, thank you very much. John calling from the community.
Mr. Kaba, good evening and welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio. Your point.
Thank you very much. I'm very interested in the topic in this call this evening. And here is a difference. What my fellow CEO would seem to be, it shouldn't be distractly the same referendum. That help allow the chairman and the co-chair to clarify what we are thinking for as we look to the poll because the citizen now are the ones that need to be. He is asking for even return, which suggests just small portions of the return that we have to, and then we are looking at the formula of the things that are actually account and that is the which we are asking for. So please let me give the people chance to tell all the academic girls and what it is to distract that man so that the way academics are going to go issues and be better rest. We should do that. Yes. Until we people are constantly in or objectives of the same with the Nigeria by getting the parents and the parents that will live and live at home. And you can come on now with your I don't want to do that with my mother. Yeah, we don't have to do that. I'm not going to get to the point that we need in the country because it is not the children need to make sure that we do what we have to do. Anytime I understand for the people, that's a personal. Don't do that.
Let them.
So that is what I want to do. Let me stop what we do and allow people that are about to choose the people right now. If you choose the people in office right now, there's all information out there that the people want to get as we look to the president of the continue, and that's what we say that you are saying that what we think. You know, there was not really only the children that all people that live on the that is general within the aspect of you just wait for all power to be out. So this is the point I want to know. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. It was a nice time talking to young Voice of Gedeh Radio.
You know, Ronald.
The citizens say,
Ronald.
they not say your report asking for that party, no. But your way,
let me make it understand.
their brand Gedeh
Let me make
report.
it understand. Why 2024 report was not out and budget were approved? Have they been asking them?
2024 report was not out.
And yeah, it was not out and budget were approved. 2025 budget were approved. Are we?
How you know who may report to you that time? Good evening. Welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. Who am I talking to?
Good evening.
Yeah, who am I talking? Where are you joining us from?
I'm calling you from the Katumasa.
Where you need, Chief? Your need. That Katumasa there, the Mesa Kalukia, one tower there. So you can call back here because the network is troubling right now.
So, our point is clear. We are not distracting the citizen. What we are doing is also in line of what they are doing. Okay, it is also good that if you are a head of institution, you should know that you are accountable for something, and one day you'll be accountable for what you use for that institution. You understand me? So we coming out, we are not coming out because what they are doing, we hear it, that they are many the local authority to make report, we are in support of that. But we are also asking them, and we've been asking them, now not today, we are been asking them.
Now you're telling the people to change it.
Of course.
You're telling the people to change that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Change that now.
Let me tell you.
Then superintendent, grand administration will be having small. Because the people you say there will be people who will have ground control.
They will not have no.
You want interim leadership to go on the county council.
They can get happy.
Yeah.
They can happy.
Because when you told them that it can happen.
No, nobody told me. I know it can happen.
But one of your members just call and say, oh, but even superintendent Grace acting.
Okay, so yeah.
Yes, acting.
So what acting can go there? Are you
so where
you validating that acting
no,
can go
the
there?
way you saying that they are acting and
No, I'm telling you that acting can also go there and make good decisions.
so the citizen we don't even know right as superintendent Grace asking you for a report. Yeah, so because he asking you for a report, they are asking you for a report.
Superintendent Grace is asking.
Yeah, for a report. Yeah, asking you for a
Because
report.
if you spend
But
money,
you can't ask the leadership for the report. He passing beyond.
no, not
the
us,
for the report.
not us.
But your major.
But the message us is in general. The message us is in general, not the consent.
But I need the one receive the call.
No,
No,
it's no.
Now all I
It's
don't
not.
want to see the
It's
call.
not stuff. You don't have proof of what he said. As I just told you, the leadership,
But he just said it.
he did not say us. He did not say the consent.
He
He
said
said us. In
including
general.
the consent.
That's what we are saying. Let me tell you, the main reason we are saying this today
Yeah.
is because if one civil society does something, the entire civil society feels it. You understand me? We feel it. And we can't excuse to say, no, I'm not part of civil society. The fact there is report making should be, it's a tradition of every leader.
That which everybody
So
will
why are you
support.
now supporting, why are you against all as if we receive money? We are not telling them.
No.
We are not asking. One thing I want to tell them today, Atila is the head of YMCA. We are not asking for YMCA activity reports. Dixie is the head of juvenile county. We are not asking
That
for
assisted you immensely.
we are not asking for juvenile activities.
That was there yesterday for CSO.
We are not asking
I
Lipo
want
Nyaru.
there too
We are
now.
not asking Lipo Nyaru for Lahodi.
Because
activities
Lena
report.
Nyaru is
We are not asking
supporting
SAP or for SAP activity report or different GeoFo report. We are asking for the money that they use.
Yeah.
The
But
civil society money that they use.
You're not asking for the money submitted great use.
We asked him.
You're not asking
No,
for
we do
it.
ask. He told them, he never did that here we spoke.
Who spoke?
Through the leadership.
You spoke to the leadership is still speaking.
Yeah, let us speak.
They still speak.
We are
But
saying,
asking
so
them
why
for
are
the
we
removal.
No. Yeah, we are asking for the removal because the first thing is that
Let's take the
second, the over.
good evening and welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. Who am I talking to? Joining us from where? Mr. Leland. Okay. Your point.
So thank you everything I know in this matter. When you are free to do something,
Okay.
it is very difficult. That you know to
No, Mr.
No,
Levi.
you have proof.
Mr.
You have
Levi.
proof.
Mr. Levi, if I take it by, it's not
Because
young
that's-
men. No, they play that debate, not confrontation.
Oh, your man.
He said young men.
No, but these are things we're going through.
No, Mr.
In his
Boy.
own life. Let me say
No,
this.
no, no.
I can't be
No,
wrong.
I invited you here.
Say his own life. Let
No,
me say this. These are things.
no.
No, go ahead.
Mr.
Go ahead. I will
Bullet, Mr.
respond to
Bullet.
him.
No, Mr. Bullet.
I will respond
This
to him.
place is a debate, non-confrontation.
Okay.
I just called Mr. Levi to a point that he should take it back.
Go ahead.
in certain department, it's not a young man.
No, Mr. Levi, you gotta take it back.
I'm a head of
He
institution.
is
You don't talk to me. I know, man.
Okay, I think about
Okay,
And
all
the
right,
police.
proceed, sir.
yes, let me tell you this.
All right.
That was one sector that we have over 60% of young people in this country. So I've been paid to couple young people in Israel with an insult. I'm thinking that because you never that. And no way also a young man has become an insult.
No, we're not saying that insult, but on the platform, we are debating the issue, no confrontation. So if you don't know his name, you call him a steal guest. You don't call him young man.
Yes.
Yes.
When they look at authority, first of all, we're not entitled to any problem with the authority for research. And we find started in the civil society at 5,000 in 2022 budget. We found that we made our report to that government. I don't think that we find this that other government any report for us to see if we are government will report at the time. To tell you first of all, it's a person who has no agency. Number two, we are maybe putting more than 2 times in civil society. And then all the companies we have it, we can share with you if you need.
Yeah, sure.
Before we went to the General Assembly,
This is a new
not the board is still there.
Oh, no,
In that meeting, we told them how the only institution in Uganda in the history of Uganda that received money in that is in Israel and some more powerful LBE in 2022. And by 2024, we still have 402,000 LBE. And then, currently, we still have 231,000. Right? And how did that happen? Because the one also distribute the money among leaders, and we have refused to bring the government the process there, so they are angry. Number two, because they look at how they is accountable, so they are used to bring the even. That's a particular resolution, they say the salary, the Google resolution, is it basic at a new resolution at society. Make the runner to in this country that we live in basic after. That there's another member. You go and meet and force federal signature and put it on that resolution besides that. The CSO has for the 94% of population in this country to declare to consider to do a resolution with a no confidence before it is considered, before any authority, you have to tell an individual 50% or more. Right? We get to both sides. So taking the prayer and manipulate the politically body for the resolution, we find the process of the engine to let you know. Your student yes, we use the agreement to use more time with years and money to pay our way to go take more. You will stand up cheap. We pay the years to use the years and money to pay the way, the other young way, and people will carry and to take more and then to come back. And I think when we take more, I'm going to use that country. If the people society organizations in Nigeria, in each country, all sending the country to our hand, and then there was election. But then, because of constitutional crisis, the National Assembly Committee took a decision that all civil society organizations will meet in that position, and there should be no election before the level of CSO until our constitution is revised in the proper revision process in practice, not in jail. That kind of put it there. You know, in jail, we revise the constitution. So national is working to get this constitution national assembly in each of the 50 countries to conduct and further mapping persuasive organization, and then moving from a national account to contextual election in 15 countries. So the conversation move with companies to the national decision to open up our CSO election and the leadership meeting of this and technical committee decision. So it's a block. We will continue working with interest with both candidates, and then there'll be no way that we will manipulate the individuals to be a requirement listed. I don't know what it takes so that we can move on. And then just to conclude, we also arranged yesterday two meetings. One, one yesterday for the for the leadership. Some of our leaders were out. We say something you want updated reports from me. Come we have a computer because we are thinking we have everything. And then we might begin to post everything as a child and then test everything. Then we have a general meeting tomorrow at 2 o'clock. All CSO, the leading CSO should come there for us to have a general meeting and submit all the documents back to the studio. When you tell them to go, when you attend meeting, you want to attend meeting. So that intent is not the one. You give clear relation, you have relation with it. You have to let every leader put over there. You still enjoy the people's confidence. You will be less you will continue to clear out issues. You will keep us friendly. Everyone will put on you, put it back. You have been given countless of time. For example, you didn't report very sheets. I don't know what I'm going to report on things or from iron in this country. We have protection of people who manage under 1,000 of Indian money. And you took the 5 things, money, 5,000, into the theory problem, and that time to have the California regime, and then somebody come in that regime and say, even California regime report, check your funds. If you remove the fund from the right for another government based on political reasons, you pull the public capital out of there, you get a mission being eat plus instead of plus. A year out of full capital. The people who were here mission being into is still living in that image there. So why is that matter? So things that I ask, the dust was settled, the team that only works, the legitimate who was followed on your election, you will come with and verify. So you will really interested to be elected, you be elected. If I is serious of the report, then we can get it back and put our police and local and police, including all the final who was suspended the party indefinitely for putting a campaign rule in the political party and then found out that so they just they have no way, they have no bonding on the vehicle, and that member is in on the testament to require member to actually declare their company. So it's a waste of time. So think about it, the other thing is that those who are listening, they can be a year of voices to know that is not holy. You know, because company is yes, we're meeting. The last thing you have, you had a conversation with you. You can everything is set and we can do it everything and probably two or more times. This is actually the very important thing that I bring I don't know what you put on it. That you can be an issue is that the ABP or the power of B to destabilize CSO so we can solve us. That's how we work. We will be vigilant and we can continue to work anybody accountable.
All right. Thank you, Mr. and Viva. Thank you for the presentation. We take our musical break when we are back. Then we continue our conversation.
This is what I say. What would you do? I've been covering. Share this. Yeah, well, I know. Huh? That's what it is. If I feel what you today, and I enjoy the show for say, who tell you how to talk to me? And well, I enjoy the show for say. Anyway, no problem. No problem.
Welcome back. Let's see on the line now. Let's see whether we can be able to take the call on the line. Uh, Good evening and welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. Who am I talking to? You joining us from where?
Hello, sir. This is Professor Carl calling from the U.S. and East Pacific in Arizona.
All right. Ambassador Kala, good evening. How are you from your side? Welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio. Quickly, your contribution.
Thank you, sir. I'm grateful that my son is life is going well.
Yeah.
And I want to commend the institution and also the student place review. And there's some question and concern.
Okay.
I listened to your student years. His deliberation was very fun and appreciated. I know you mean well for the county and the people. But then I got confused or lost in the process right here. The student gets prescribed grieving for the citizen, for the people, for the county of Granville. According to him, the superintendent has used 400,000. The superintendent did not make report for 2025. The superintendent was not able to present budget for 2026. So he's crying. And I agree with him. He's grieving. But in the process, you being a civil society, you would begin the superintendent for his action. All the things that he said that nobody begins to see, and he wrote. He cried. He pleaded unto the vet office. This is all the way I can't help it. I need assistance. Because of what? This civil society is doing the crime. I don't see reason. But listen to the cry or the call. He turned around and wrote. I said, no, it's okay with me. I don't want my leadership. How do you represent sounds like you cry and you laughing. You will come to an end.
Oh,
That's
that's
wrong.
yeah.
I don't know why you want to answer that first.
Yeah, I think one answer you understood what
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Okay, now civil society network, your representation on the council, they are now keeping government free to the fire. The superintendent now may report, they ask the superintendent for report. The superintendent has not submitted 2026 budget. No report for 2025. The county council is asking the superintendent and the administration to make a comprehensive report. They are there fighting the people. You now voices yourself. You now complaining and asking your leadership on the council declare vote of no confidence in them. Where are the citizens?
Okay, thank you.
Writing your office, telling your office, say, the people will not need that again. We
Yeah.
want to move the people. We
Thank
want
you.
election, the people must get report.
Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, their request. You know, I always say this: as a head of institution, most especially being elected democratically, you are accountable to my report. You don't expect people to ask you. So when they are asking the superintendent, it is their duty to ask the superintendent. Again, it is my duty to also ask them for report as my head of institution.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm not discovering, I'm not against them asking for the county for report, but it is my duty to also ask them.
Yeah,
Chief, go ahead.
Ambassador, go ahead.
Why?
Thank you, sir. I got that. My next question will be, I know you've been in county all through this rock and roll. Now, the county council, county-wise, was sending the local administration of communication. The first time, we got that communication. If you don't receive copy, and we have all the monitor Voice of Gedeh. I don't know which station you monitor, but I know I heard that they sent the first one. They sent a follow-up. The state county, you know that these people haven't made a report for the CSO or whatever you're calling. Besides that, they said, tell them there was no concern that these people are pushing all the letter to the local institution and not be report. You were not able to come up. You were not able to engage your police to say, look, these people that are bringing equity and they are that way. Why would they be sending all the letter? You start a problem. Until they say, okay, now send the county leadership government here to us. We are going to move a step forward. Now we send a communication up to the head.
Minister of local government.
That's the time. That's the time you touch. That's the time you feel that, oh yes, we put this needed for your leadership.
Yeah.
And the only time you feel it, and the only time you know that it was necessary to engage your people to make reports.
No, not at that point. Like if you've been following, not a,
It's a nice, that's a not it, right?
yeah, not exactly. We've been asking them. Is it?
Okay, all right, thank you, Ambassador Karan.
Okay,
Yeah.
Your constitution. I don't listen to a brother of the institution civil society was putting the constitution provision, but he never gave us
Yeah, I think go.
provision of the constitution. I say that. But I know you have a constitution about that institution. That's one. Before I drive into the constitution, I want to know how many civil society organization that put together to form a CSO,
The network
the members.
in Grand Jira County.
Thank you. The Grand Jira County. How many?
How many institutions do you have?
Okay. The institution, the register and active institution in Great the county, they are 30.
30.
30.
But Mr. Lee, that's what they
He
are.
lies. I'll come to him. He
No,
lies.
take it back. You have to take it back.
Okay, it's not true.
No, you
Okay, I
have
take it back.
Yeah, you
I
have
take
to
it
take
back.
it
It's
back.
not
That
true.
debate, not
Okay, I
conversation.
take it back. It's not true.
Yeah.
I will address him.
Yeah.
I'll come to him.
Yeah, yeah, Ambassador, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I also listened to him freely. He said, and I quote, according to the Constitution, we provision in the state or coded that I don't know of. Because of happened in the civil society, so I don't know. But then, he said,
It's
according
one.
to the
It's the one that's
Constitution,
just saying.
there should be two-thirds majority to sign an documentation of what a non-covenant. Is that true?
Did the Constitution ever talk about to take?
No. No.
They not talk about to take.
No.
So anybody 2 person can just wake up the fire.
The Constitution did not say it.
What the Constitution say? You don't know your own Constitution.
What you call it?
So what your Constitution say, Chief?
No. Now listen.
To
They-
take.
They
He said no.
Even we reached it to 10. But is that to 10?
Yeah, what your Constitution say not say to take.
Majority.
Why constitute majority?
Why constitute majority is 2030? I mean 2010. So majority of the institution, like we are 30 institution,
Yeah.
20 sign. It's majority.
My man.
So the institution that signed your vote of non-covenant, you think you are in the number of majority?
Seriously.
No, but some of them you just validated or just sign for some of them.
What do you call sign for someone? So are they not aware? Can they take me to court?
So can you give the number that you got the signature of that documentation at the point?
Yeah, 20. 20 institution out of 30.
No, but 20 institution out of 10, the one that you gave us,
No,
we have 20.
20.
Then
They consent. Do you know?
no,
you know
the
consent.
numbers,
They are
the
20.
contact number
They,
you provide.
no, I provided 10. And I told you
provided
if you stay, go, I don't have some. If you take, you stay minimum, say so, and you don't come back. So you need all. If you need all, we'll bring you all. Then you know all of them, Ronald. So
Yeah.
you know all of them.
No, we have 20 signature according to the resolution here. The 20th signature were asking when we were doing due diligence that please provide for us the 20 numbers so that we can ask them to authenticate their signature here before the
And
show.
11.
So he provided 10.
Yeah,
10.
11.
Okay, he provided 11, but 9. I know that 9 or something.
No, that's not one. The one said,
Okay, so, excuse me, sir.
go ahead, I don't.
Before I leave you,
Yeah.
you have something signature in
Yeah,
the documentation.
exactly.
We should consider you are to tell all you are.
Majority.
Majority.
I think that because I'm not part of the civil society, so I'm not going to argue that. But again, if you have that, remember, and they say you talk about integrity, you spoke about core value, you talk about in alliance or something, whatever it is, or you in accordance to the Constitution, or you in good standing. I think you mentioned something that good standing, if I'm mistaken.
It's in Article 1, it is the vision statement.
Okay. So you study and everything. So you got 20 people that sign. So how do you contact them if you don't have the contact number? How will you be able to get them to sign the documentation?
Okay, like I said, when you call, even request for 10, you were not exactly a number. I brought 11.
I said,
They said
the
provide me.
contact
So I said I
details.
don't have all. But again, we went to their offices, and I have some that I never provided, but I provided 11 out of 10. I mean, out of 20,
20.
there is 9. The 9, I can still provide. So you want to call now on the show?
No, we're on the show. No, we're on the show. We can't call
So
anybody
no,
now.
you call to ask to
You-
it's the best time. I think it's the best time.
You get 20 signature.
I come in. The 11
Yeah.
tell me which one that tell you say I'm not a brother.
Roof.
Roof are not part of the signature I sent.
Yeah, but roof of paradise.
Roof, let me say that 12. Not 12. You ask 12.
Yeah, roof the
Roof is not well.
Yeah, roof
Okay.
the
So let's say
night.
19.
The roof is night.
Okay, so let's say 19.
One. The next thing is that
I come in.
When they have that institution,
Is Madam Felicia Duncan, and she aware She consent.
So Philippian donkey and roof, who's supposed to sign?
Okay, by the virtue, Eshuaben or Felicia, who is the founder,
Okay.
but later on, according to our rules, he is now into politics. So, Ruth, he said, okay, in fact, your brother said no.
If you say according to your rule,
According to our constitution,
What the constitution article?
that distance us from politics,
Yeah.
you know that.
No, I just say you know that.
You are no political institution, you know that.
No, your rules.
No,
You
we are
should
no,
know
we
your
are
rules.
no political institution. By principles.
My man, we on the platform.
No,
Tell the post
brother.
according to article
Brother,
section
by,
14.
no, listen. I can't quote the article number. You know by principle, they are no political institution. So anybody who is in politics, you are not a sales like. I can't be. He knows that.
Your rule says, my rule say according to this one.
Manager.
So you want me to quote, you want me to quote your rules
You can quote it.
for which Felicia Duncan and you sign for rule.
Felicia doesn't sign for.
She signed for rule.
Yeah.
Okay. Ambassador will answer. Yeah.
yeah. So wrap up.
Yeah.
Philippian donkey sign for rule. So if Philippian donkey was the next person in command on rules,
She's the head.
she signed or
No, Felicia is the head. He's
And
the founder of the institution.
okay, if we the second person on Philippian,
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, Ambassador, let me explain the
No, I can't. You're not sign. How you explain? You're not there.
Can you explain it to the
No,
board
you're not
right
there.
now?
You're not
You know,
there.
you told us. Yeah.
I'll be people today.
No, but you on
No,
record.
let me speak for myself.
How did Felicia Duncan sign for rule?
I just said it.
Yeah, what did you say?
That by principle of the civil society,
Yeah.
we are no political institution.
Okay, Felicia
Essentially,
Duncan is in politics.
affiliating with politicians.
Yeah.
She making you know that she will sign for David and inform for them.
That's why she said she
Yeah.
signed for them. But you didn't
Ask
say
the
so.
sign.
Yet. You
No, I
said,
no,
you said Felicia Duncan told you that Ruth is pregnant. She not
that's what I'm
able to
saying.
walk.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
she
That's what
will
she signed.
sign for her.
Good.
Yes,
But
but
that's the same thing.
no, you said
That she said, then she consent that she said, I will sign.
she said I will sign for Ruth
Man.
because Ruth pregnant.
Yes,
She's not
you
able to
can-
walk. You know what you said?
You know,
Listen,
no, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Yeah, but
So I'm not even lying.
no, but Felicia Duncan.
She can take me to
I'm
court.
not in the position to investigate
Okay.
with communication and your collaboration that you guys gotta go back and on the drawing table to look at the communication rules. That would be my suggestion to you. So thank you.
Thank you. It was a nice time talking to you on Voice of Gedeh Radio. Keep putting your calls through and Elizabeth again, go to that again. You see, we carry on take the break. And let's take the call. Good evening and welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio. How are you today? We are here.
Sorry, Captain, I'm not working with my brother. Sorry,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
We try to catch him on the episode, and we always say our nickname later.
All right. Let's see whether we can get Mr. Gwerikatu on the line back because of our line here. We don't know. Let's take our music of break.
Yeah, open the door already. My friend. Thank you.
Welcome back. Let's take the call. Yeah, we're on break. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to the Voice of Gedeh Radio. Who am I talking to? Okay, Mr. Kaba, how are you?
Yeah, I told you about my I listened to one of the previous callers on the PS4. Let's talk about the rules and then the constitution as it's supposed to operate from the national level. They say it is the national.
You know, that woman talking to Kabao. You are that woman is very troublesome. You have to say that no family you are calling the social thing. I think that you are. But why the case keep putting your call through apparently that's a network here, and you know, no, there are some calls. Now, even the budget that you submitted, the budget explanation that you submitted, I mean that you are showing me, the expenditure update. I want to know whether you ever benefited from the particular 5,000 on a trip to Rufa,
No, came up.
or you are capable.
And I will explain to that. First of all, let me say this, right? Liba, who is the secretary of the civil society, came here and said, we are very paid. And these are responses they always give us when we ask them in the chat room. When we ask them in the chat room about the report.
Then they say, oh,
And
yeah,
they say, you are very paid, you know your work, people pay you. And we'll say, we have asked them. Now, I want to speak to one thing he said that we want to share the money and he refused. And that's the reason we are pushing him. How can we want to share money with you, but you refuse and you gave him loan or we out tracing him?
Okay.
You say you want us, we ask you to share, but you gave loan up. You that refused, that we shouldn't share the money. You gave loan of 100,000, no tracing him. I get proof here. You gave money to people. Our money, not your different level money. It's our money. You gave it out to people without tracing him. And you say that we have never requested for any down to be shared. What we always request for is report. Give us bank statement. Give us comprehensive report. You understand? Give us our bank statement. Let know our balance. You will not get one money. You bring picture sheet. They say your balance is this.
Okay.
Okay. Now there's the point again. Different net is using our money to pay all his bank charges. Different net is using our money to pay his bank charges.
But you know,
and that's the reason he doesn't want to give the bank statement. But I challenge him, right?
Yeah.
I challenge him. Then he gave any report, comprehensive report that the cash financial. If he does that, then everything I said aloud. With this, report.
Good evening and welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio. Who am I talking to?
Yeah, Mr. Siri, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm back on the line, Captain Bro. So, this is where a question coming from what the Secretary General, Mr. Liga, briefly provided. There was something he said, and I thought the student guest grab it and expect him to respond to it with a challenge. Here I bring my question. Can you state proof that you were facilitated by the civil society to grant my county to a flow? If yes or no, we need a clear understanding from you or clarity from you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Mention about a pending meeting which was discussed in a chat room and you in particular in the very chat room trying to discourage your opponents from not attending the meeting in the chat room. Two of us, let me get you.
Thank you. Let me respond. Let me respond to that very quick. It is true. The first thing is, we can serve God no confidence in you, and then you say, as you say, honor your cabo. Is that possible?
But you just said
I come in.
the
Let me start with one. They still acting. If the central told you, it doesn't mean that your tenure is not elapsed. Your tenure is elapsed. And we roll the tenure and we roll the central that through the regional that we don't need anymore to work with you. So I cannot say honor you. Where bad I say, I don't want to work with you, your tenure elapsed, leave, and you are corrupt. They say I should come and sit down.
No,
well, first way, I got
no, but your letter did not say so. You say something different. Your letter did not say so. No, you are coming now. Your letter did not say so. Your letter to the regional said the action against upholding, promoting the core value, democratic base and blah 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 of accountability, transparency, integrity, core value, vision according to your business. Such failure contradict the fundamental principles of God. Now, lastly, we say, However, the civil society community in Grand Jide County remains committed to upholding the principles of good governance,
Yes.
transparency, accountability, and will continue to advocate for the leadership that reflects the people. It is our hope
Yes.
that you exhibit quality leadership in this matter and as swiftly as Region 5 coordinator of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia in consultation with the national headquarters on our recommendation to evolve follow the environment.
So
now
what
you're asking your region, you're asking your regional now. Yes, so that your regional
can take. We are saying,
wait, no, man. That your letter are quoting.
Already.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying.
Yes.
So I say, we are saying we will not work with them. I wrote in the chat room that none of our members that signed the resolutions were telling me.
But your communication did not say so.
We communication say
their communication between the portfolio no communication did not say as of now.
Yeah.
We will now work with the leadership again.
No, the first one I can. We said it in our reminder. We did follow up. We said it in our reminder that we will not.
This communication, is it a reminder?
No, this is the first.
That is first.
Yeah.
Do you have copy of the reminder?
It's in my machine. Let me just show you.
In the chat room.
No, not in the chat room. It's
why I can't printing to be having hard copies there? Is it in the chat room? Will I be waiting for you to go through all your family messages from inside?
There's a reminder. You're not going through the reminder. You can read all the reminder.
No, I can't read from your phone. You should print it out and bring it back or read it.
Okay,
read when you get there.
So
make it fun for
yourself.
Yeah.
Date May 25, 2026. To Mr. Lauren S.D. Mayor, Regional Coordinator, National Civil Society Council of Liberia. Subject: reminder on resolution and 3 working days ultimatum.
Yeah.
Dear Mr. Mayor, greeting from the concerned civil society actors and organization of Grand Jide County. We would like to respectfully remind you on the resolution submitted regarding the vote of no confidence in the current leadership of the National Civil Society Council of Liberia, Grand Jide County chapter, headed by Atidas Eka. To date, we have not received an official response or action concerning the issue raised in our resolution, particularly matter related to accountability, transparency, and the expiration of the leadership tenure. In view of the seriousness of this concern, we are hereby giving your office an ultimatum period of 3 working days to address this matter appropriately and provide a clear response to our concern. Failure to do so will leave us with no alternative but to officially communicate with the local authority, the Grand Jide University, and other relevant institutions and panels, informing them that the current leadership no longer represents the collective interest and confidence of the civil society actors of Grand Jide County. Subsequently, we will advise such institutions not to conduct official business with them under the banner of the civil society of Grand Jide chapter until the matter is resolved. We remain committed due to due process, accountability, and the core democratic value of the civil society. So
are you the one right out there? You read it from there. You informing the rest of the other institutions do not do business with the current people. Do not do business with the leadership now. Now,
no, we said we will.
Yeah. Now, your communication there.
Yeah.
Is there any way in your communication that say that you will not sit under the people when they come for meeting?
We do not need to say.
If you don't need to say,
no,
why you say the people have a meeting?
No. If you say, Rano, you as a manager and the staff here say we don't have no vote of confidence in you, it means that they know where we're. Are you with me? I can say I have no vote.
I can't lie you by Joe the platform.
I can say I don't know what we run up. They will not call for a general meeting. They are sick on a run up. Are you telling me? I can't do that.
Let's take their call. Let's take their call. Good evening. Welcome to Voice of Gedeh Radio.
Thank you, sir. Again.
Yeah.
I think I listened to your speaking guest reading. He said follow all letter.
Yeah. When I letter was dated?
25th, like I said.
It did 25th. Yeah. 18 to 25 that one week.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where I got that word play. Did you say 3 days ultimatum or the dating in 3 days?
No, 3 days ultimatum to respond.
or you giving the regional 3 days ultimatum, the regional coordinator, 3-day ultimatum to respond to your communication. All right. So,
Okay.
okay.
So let me get
chief. I'm coming now, chief.
No,
You get your regional 3.
I
No.
want to. I was responding to.
Yeah. But yeah, you get your.
You accuse me, right?
No, I can't
If I accuse me
no, I can't.
of only accepting grant
No.
from
You
local
not say-
authority.
No, you not
No, you
say
said you are paid. You said it again.
you not say you accepting.
No, you said you are paid. So
You
it's why
took
you
it
say you are
back.
paid.
I told him, took it back.
No, you make it talk about you say Mr. They are telling me this.
No, he took it back.
Okay.
There is a-
But let me say this. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Somebody asked about our train to Kima.
Come on. Did you
No.
receive your transportation?
I did not receive transportation.
How did you go there?
Good. I was in Ganta when they had a meeting and agreed upon to take 100,000 for the institution that will go and represent Benji the county. Okay.
Alright.
The 100,000 was to maintain us there. And then when I came, I was informed myself. So he drove us with a car to Kima, but the car did not bring over to Morovia. I did not came back with them from
Who
Morovia.
car you?
Leave back car.
You pay?
No,
How did
the money. But okay.
But you say you not benefit.
No, you said reimbursement. Transportation reimbursement like giving cash.
Okay, they gave you what did they give you?
Okay. They
What they
no,
gave you?
1,000.
They gave 1,000.
Yeah.
Mama, then you receive money.
I come in and am I lying?
It's
What
not
I say-
receive it. They say you
It's
benefit.
easy.
So you
Let me
benefit.
report.
So you benefit.
So why you get the report if I benefit?
No, say it. You just say.
Okay, I benefited. 1,000. No problem. I benefited.
We're not
You need
asking
the
for the
report.
figure you benefited.
Yes.
Okay. The money they gave you signed for it.
Never.
So that's a high degree of corruption.
For whom?
You've received money, that's not for you.
I don't know where from.
You don't know where it's from?
You can give me 1,000 to work
No,
out.
this is not divine money in
No,
Ghana.
no,
How you say,
so-
how you say,
So
you-
wait, is that what going to do?
so the money you make it for what?
I don't know. Maybe for me, for a pocket. But if it is institutional money, I will sign. To be frank, if there is institution, one of you there is finance person for China Apple. Will you give money to somebody institution money without signature? Let you provide those signature. He gave me 4,000, maybe for me, and I expect for me to be from Great there. The civil society gave me 1,000 out of 100,000. It does not make sense.
So you are use the vehicle for
To
belonging to Mr.
Yeah, Viva.
Okay. And then
So-
you're winning.
You gave me 1,000.
Yeah.
I feel like okay, it's my brother, and he gave me 1,000. So if you know that for institution, I will sign.
All right. So
Then
you
you
went,
buy-
I mean,
then
where
you
you went or your pass on the
We went coming back from
Came
Kima.
Yeah.
The chair then we pay our we were just put from
Who the chair there?
it was Madam Car.
Madam
Madam
Choma.
Car, no, not Chumaka, not Chuma. It was Madam Car, the former chairperson of the National Civil Society. Everybody was
Of
transported.
the National Civil Society
Yeah.
Council of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Transported your back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so if
So when you went to Cape Mount,
Mhm.
when you went to Cape Mount, yes, we agreed that they make you 1,000.
for a
You
pocket.
went to Cape Mount. Yeah. But when you come, they can't come from the next year.
Well, no, I
That's
said
why you back
that my
up.
brother like giving money. I was saying no.
All right. You went to Cape Mount.
Yeah.
When you were accommodated,
By
in
the
Cape
same
Mount,
chair,
the
the
chair,
rented, the rented.
the rented
the rented
accommodation.
In fact, let me just explain that play a little bit. When we went, Lincoln is my visit, Raymond White is my witness. When we went there, we told mattresses on our head. The university campus that is there, the
Yeah.
UL extension is there. On the campus, we told mattresses out. When I received them, we reached about 10. Brother, we told mattresses from room to room. We arranged room. I think I can attest to it. We arranged room. I told mattresses on my head, carried it over and Lincoln myself. Before they came, we already arranged room. That room was paid for. And now I definitely was free because they won't wear that there. They were not easy. So definitely I was free. Who paid for that room? It was a national. How do I know? That national pay. The day of the, when the assembly ended,
Mhm.
sorry, when the assembly ended, we were told that, oh no, she told us that play I pay for, the play finish. Maybe I go now. You understand me? That will never kill CJ is.
In Ganta, you
No,
agree in principle that
not in Ghana.
no, I mean from initially
Yeah.
there was a discussion about spending some
I
money from
wasn't there,
yeah.
but what I know of is in the chat room
Yeah.
that they approved 100,000
Yeah, people want
to carry
to
us.
carry it.
Okay, fine. So when we reached there, we reached to Cape Mount, we arranged. They already arranged the place, but we worked that night, towing mattresses, cleaning the places. And then when the National Assembly ended, the General Assembly ended, they told us that night that, look, the time they pay for it finished. We pay for it, the national. We couldn't stay there. And we started Liver was sleeping in town. 2 hours he slept in town. Liver did not sleep with us. I challenged him to tell me that he slept one night on the campus. It was Atinas who spent 2 nights on the campus with us.
So because Levi did not sleep with me, you use 100,000.
I don't know what the 1,000 are used for. Then they may report. That's a silly thing. If I use money, if you know that institution money,
I'm just hoping that it only 1,000 they give you when they bring out listing, a participant listing you sign.
I challenge them. Let them bring the listing that Marcus signed more than 1,000. Or Marcus signed.
Yeah, but in the 1,000 when they bring the list, and
I
put
don't know
1,000 where
in that institution, you get me 1,000 to book from Morocco Kumale. What I said that 1,000.
Yeah, you were.
He gave me as a brother. No, he did not give me.
No, he didn't tell you that the money
He
you're
just
giving
said
you
it.
as a brother.
He just said it. And I agree. They said it. And I agree. I said, okay, and then 1,000, no problem. Can you make me report? Because brother, you don't do me like this.
No, but what?
I can't be spread here as an institution as a finance manager.
Does that mean that
I
when I
can't
give
be
1,000, then I
finance.
money?
You know, like you and myself go so easy.
The very first thing is that you initiated a high degree of corruption
What do you mean?
on the ground that the civil society network of Grand Judea chapter don't have an account.
Oh yes.
And you allow the local authority to raise a check and put it in default net account.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask
They were agree
that we are corrupt.
by the valley.
That you're corrupt.
If that is not a corruption.
And you were saying
No, it's not a corruption.
Good evening. Welcome to
We gotta
Brother
check.
Zira Radio.
Hello,
Yeah.
then I go back to that. I'll tell you that.
No, we the people business.
Thank you. So, you know, our brother is still trying to decide to plan to convince the minds of the people of Nigeria County. But to be true, we are graduated from local workplace.
Okay. On the ground now.
Now, my question is, the first thing, 1,000 you receive, was it you don't receive dollars or like that?
What do you mean United States dollar? We say 400,000 is 1,000 United States dollar.
No, you have to specify the currency.
Okay.
The person
The
don't know.
1,000 is LD.
Okay, LD.
LD. And let me tell you how you do it. And as you see when you do it, everybody, you're doing it now. Let me
Now, let you learn. Let you
let them
learn.
get clarity.
No, let you learn. You will respond.
Huh?
1,000 are doing dollars.
Yeah.
When you receive without signature, without receipt, without video, footage as an evidence, civil society who is responsible for transparency and accountability. One who comes with everything of kind of clean hands. Now, can you say, how can you defend yourself? How can you prove to us that indeed it was just 1,000 Labrador dollar that you receive, that this organization is free? You in particular receive the amount of 5,000 as well. But now you say 1,000. What is the total reason why you come to tell people to continue to complete and the 3,000 in person that legislator that you receive?
I tell you. Thank you. Thank you. First of all, I'm not alone. I received that 1,000. And that's what I'm saying. If I receive 5,000 or 20,000, as long as it belongs to institution, I must sign. I must affix my signature to certain document that say when the was a trip to grantor, expenditure, blah blah blah. My cousin.
Before you came out, they report that you're asking the people for now. You're asking for the report before you came out.
It's a long time.
Okay. Now you don't see the report.
Yeah.
Why did you receive money from them to go to Cayman?
I did not receive money to go Cayman.
How did you get to Cayman and how you came back? So Levi took you as a friend to Cayman and brought you back?
No.
How you
When
go back?
I was not part of the last meeting. At that time, I have not renewed. And so I was in Ganta attending a meeting. So when I came from Ganta, I went there for renew and I saw in the channel that we had a meeting. And they promised when they come back to make report a full comprehensive report. You understand me? About all the things. I wish I were requesting for the money. So when the people convinced in that meeting that okay, maybe when they come back, they will say they will miracle. Then they said they going on trip. I had to take 100,000 of it. Now we went with car to Cayman. We went with a car to Cayman. It's true. They can't trip us. But it took 50,000 for that trip to go and come. Yes, the number. But then again, as a head of institution, there will be accounting. I mean, you have to account for that money.
Well,
So how can you account for it? You have to give receipt. Your car had to give receipt to us. All right? Your car. As I said, we hire you. We not get it free. So
you have a contract, service contract.
That's what I'm
hire
saying.
a car.
It's what it be.
But why are you using some position? You signing the car for her to go to
Yeah,
Cape
because the car, they say the car they carry. So maybe you have meeting, they agree that the car and also that's no problem. But when
did we
which
ask
one
any question on the accountability and compliance management? Why we need that car to go to Cape Town?
if I will read there, I call them. Ask them that same question. I will read that say, where are we? I heard we have 400,000 from the court. Liba said we'll talk about it. But unfortunately, by the time the conference ends, Liba will go to town. You will not sleep in the camp. And from the camp to the town to have a very difficult of them to come back. From the university campus to Sinje is very difficult. So the next time the regional, I say you're leaving. I raise the issue and the regional say you're leaving. Yeah, you stranger. So what we do when we go back, we'll stay ask the people and then we'll get account of the money. How the money? Ask the regional. Ask the Sonyoli.
But what time?
It was December 2024. 2025. December
2025 December. They've gone December.
They
I signed your went to that place there. Or they or civil society grant Gedeh money. You still got some or and nothing.
No
there.
report. How I know?
They will not tell you from
Nothing.
Okay, let's consider the thing they put bro on let's say on fire sheet.
Yeah.
Balance there.
Yeah. They say about 402,000.
Yeah, I count.
So balance is equivalent to $2,150. $15.70 USD.
Okay, so that
That was
the
the
balance.
balance. Yeah, that was
And the balance they have
Yeah.
in the account right now.
according to them.
Okay.
And
So the 2000 what? 2000.
$2,150.7.
All right.
$0.07.
$2,115.07. Now what there now?
No, that was there 2020 of 2020 full November.
No, they say balance.
The report is 2024 November. I keep telling you.
2024 November.
That was balance.
Yes. So until they can tell us that they use the
Yeah, so
money,
that
this
was
is the money that we need. So now, you said 2000 what?
2,150.77.
And 15.1? 07?
Yeah.
Okay, 07 cents. So the report that you are asking them for now, that $2,884 now, the 3 cents report you asking for, is now $5,000.
So it's embedded in the 5,000.
No,
Let me
it's
tell
not
you,
even
don't ask
being
for
there.
5,000. The reason I'm asking for that
Why
5,000.
you ask for 5,000
Let
when
me-
the report submitted
They
and you
say
say,
the report. Brother, don't treat me like they finance.
no,
Where is the supporting document to all the explanation?
but it was supported and submitted as a report.
That's what they claim.
Why
They said no.
yes, until you can say,
And we said
where
no in
are
that
the A,
meeting.
B, C, and D?
We been asking, even in a November meeting, in a November meeting, then where we say this is not a report.
Because you don't have the component you wanted to have, right?
Not supporting document.
Okay, fine.
Now, okay, I just talk about the tracing of the loan 100,000 up to the loan.
No,
tracing.
my concern
I come
is
in.
it's not the
I come in.
the
I come in.
budget
Let me go about
activities.
it. Let me go about it.
No, I'm concerned about the world want to know whether you have balance as of
They will
the
have balance.
Yeah, the
According to them, we have balance.
yes.
Now, they say the monitoring 2023 monitoring and reporting civil society review 98,000.
No, but not
Which
go to
institution?
it because you don't have supporting document according to you.
Yes,
All right, but what we are interested in is the balance.
There's a
If
balance.
there's any.
there is balance.
So now, what they need to present is about $2,884 on the ground.
Well,
When they present that now,
physical.
then
On the
yes,
physical cash.
yeah,
There you are right.
or they present the report.
Yeah.
Then you can say, okay, what was submitted? We need a supporting documentation to back these things. In the absence of that, it's not a report.
We said, well, I believe you are talking
So
about
your resolution that you wrote the people here, you say 5,000.
yeah, the
So
reason we
it
say
should not be
5,000.
5,000.
No, the reason we said 5,000
Yeah.
and they say 5,000. Anything that is not done properly is not going to happen.
It was
You
not
know that.
mentioned in your resolution.
Brother, we said 5,000.
You didn't say
We
so.
said 5,000. In our resolution, we said 5,000.
And they said they get
Because,
some money.
because no money was spent according to us. According to what they reported, no money was spent because you know, you finance manager. Brother, you finance
You
manager.
left from
Let me tell
here.
you, I come in. Leave there
Frankly
from here.
speaking, no,
Leave there
frankly
from here.
speaking, they took you to Cape Town.
Yeah, you take me looking.
Let's be realistic.
Aha.
Because anything that we do today,
No, I
prosperity will judge us tomorrow.
I bet.
The fight now is between the administration of superintendent grant, and then the county council.
I'm not
Where,
on
I come in.
No, I'm not on
No,
that.
I come in. With the
Brother,
civil
let's-
society being integrated,
Let me do this.
anything that you do now, the linkage that what people will be looking for there.
Let me do this. Let's do this. The first thing is we are not saying they shouldn't work on their requesting for the report. No. What we are saying is two things. They're telling that if the national say you should stay, it doesn't mean that they are legitimately staying. No. The national say because of constitutional class, think of the constitution.
Yes.
So they are no more legitimate staying on that position. They are active.
So if
So
you want
if they are
election,
active-
now what kind of constitution you will use?
You have a
When you
constitution.
have
They have a
constitutional process,
No, they were then. It was before the assembly.
they reverse it
Yeah,
now.
yeah, it was before the
All
assembly.
right, then the best thing to do, you not say well correct to remind the national land. I told you to hold on with election activity because of constitutional process.
We like I said, we did that through the regional, and you told us they were mapping.
They were mapping.
Yeah, they were going to do
So
mapping.
something is in the
Yeah.
making.
While you doing mapping,
Yeah.
we can still demand accountability. If you fail, the first statement from him, we got it right. That's how they're responding to us. They are paid agent. They are this family. You told them one removing from the chat room. Now let's say
you're not pay agent.
I come in. No,
Yeah.
I come in. You said it. I come in. Let me tell you this.
You're not pay agent. Who are you now?
Dixon.
Yeah.
Dixon is accountable to us, the actors. The in the service space, Dixon we are colleagues. I'm a head of institution, you are head of institution, you are account. Right? So if I'm asking you for
Oh, your head of institution.
I'm not asking
You
you.
can go ask you to the grant for that.
I'm not asking you
for
for all their representation. They're all their
the
representation.
representation fighting and you fighting there again.
I'm fighting them for my cause.
So it means that nothing for the civil society without the civil society. That's what you're doing now. Nothing for you without you. They fighting, you fighting them.
No, they ask for their own fighting for me. If you have made report ever said, no, they will fight.
But you know what happened now?
If you have made report ever said, forget about what happened. The problem,
No,
let me tell you
we're talking
let
about
me
what
tell you
happened.
what happened.
Can I want
Let me tell you what happened.
the administration
let me tell you what happened.
Lieutenant Grant is playing a clever political politics game
With who?
with the council. I mean the civil society network.
Maybe they're different institutions.
They don't ask you for a report.
No, not us. Not the concern.
Yeah, no, the general
Yeah,
body.
yeah. And then since that their story, they been on
Say I was story.
because
Hey, say
Yeah,
we.
I see
He
that.
say we.
Yeah, okay, I was
Eh, I was. Your
I was
story.
that was story.
Yeah.
Then you know you spoke of making report to Kai, right? Yeah. I know when you're making report to
Former
Kai,
secretary.
former Secretary Kai, you will send a supporting document, then statement everything to him. For God's sake, man. Then Levi ever submitted document. Why you can't send the carpet to us? You mean the
The
carpet?
civil society network of Grand Nigeria.
Why you can't send the carpet in
You
the
have
chat
their office.
We don't have office.
Mama,
So-
I know how to see your dream
When
the
that-
people that they
No.
are.
Then when we come in, when we don't get office, but they use almost 50,000 for administrative costs. You hear me? We don't get office, they better use 50,000 for administrative costs. When people buying,
A good dancer must know
No.
when to leave the stage. Yeah, from the Gedeh Communication Network Incorporated, 29 minutes to 12 a.m. here in our country and country. Today we are hosting one of our actors here, Mr. Marcus Mbole here. He is the focus person, the project concentrated person, project officer and head of office, Efficient Research and Development Institute here in our studio tonight. Once upon a time, the man I received $1,000 on a trip to Cape Town, for the annual convention here. Once, but again, we turn over to him to give us his parting comment. No matter the radio station is here for the people, by the people, to the people. Anytime, we are open to hosting you guys so that we can be able to discuss Grand Gedeh business. Before you can come in with your parting comment, Prosperity is going to judge each and every one of us tomorrow on how we administer the affairs of Grand Judah County. The generation just arrived, and those that are expected to come after us, they will ask the question: when we were here, what did we do? How we did what we were expecting or not expecting to do? Now, there are things around here that people expected. Every time on the radio here, there's a call. The calls are coming in, from citizens. Do we have civil society here? Because they know civil society to be the wide door, and the society pointing out ills in the society. When we get into towns and villages talking to people, the cries from the people. Just imagine, we are now, this Grand Judah country is the first country in the Republic of Liberia, in the Liberian history, that till now, when we had the opportunity to submit, Grand Judah County Authority is yet to submit the budget for 2026. 2025, no report. Kura value, every sector, 400,000 gone. Civil society network, resolution, vote of non-confidence, a 3-day ultimatum. Are we bringing by the general talent there? You're not talking to the CEO, or where are we going now? Debate, not confrontation. Now we hear from you finally before they take leave of you. I mean, we can't keep you there with your family, so you can't get there with us.
Thank you, Manager. Let me say, first of all, I'm grateful to the management of Voice of Gedeh for inviting me on the show. And I hope to come back after our conclusion with the national. We will also come back and update the public as to where we are. Again, to conclude on a few points,
Okay.
we are not distracting the activities of the county council. We are demanding accountability from our leader who we sent to represent us on the county council. Again, those people, we felt that they are corrupt. They need to answer us on how they use our money. We can't look at a space, a civil society space of integrity, of accountability, of transparency. For two persons to run a show that can pass, we no longer going to accept it. Now look at the point here I'm trying to push tonight. We don't have office, we're not renting office, but look at told us they spend 50,000 for administrative costs.
You being a Ryan, you being a Ryan,
how long now? They file radio appearance runner, whether did but with no receipt. They pay 25,000 of our money, but no receipt.
Which one is the radio station?
I don't know. They were not mentioned, but they said they file radio appearance. They also talk about giving money to civil society people to monitor election and report. No institution sign, no consent, no sign. But you gave me our money. I hear you say you gave me chicken. You take us to Kemau. You say you take 100,000. Yes. No report for that 100,000. I'm not saying you don't give me. You give me 1,000. You give me all the general man. You give me my brother. So we bring it. So you say about the 100,000. No problem. But can you account for the 100,000 as well that you give? If you know you give me money for the money, it's easier to make a report. So I will tell you how I will lose. We took passenger the car on that foot to where we took lorry, the regional, we took passenger. 3 passengers, 1 going Ganton, 2 reaching Morocco. And he said,
so that all of money for the civil society, you're not using.
He said, you're not using. He said, the rest of the people don't have no money.
All right.
And again, let me conclude. Yeah, thank you very much. And let me say, we are not against the county. We come the prosperity of the county. We want the country to be developed. That's why we are also asking our leader to do the right thing to us so that they can be outside there and ask other people. If your house is not clean, you can ask other people to clean their house. So you first have to clean your house before you clean up your house. If you're not transparent at home, don't worry about the accountable to be transparent outside. So Attila's tenure expire. We are asking them to step down, and we are serious. Nobody going for that meeting tomorrow from our end, and we are serious about it. We can say we have no voter confidence in you, and you say we expect us to send on you. We are asking. When did that? When did he put it in the chat room? On the 19th, when we submitted our recommendation, our voter no confidence to them that we don't want you again. He say we have a meeting. It's not a phone back. But we are not so on the platform. We are serious minded people. We are institutional heads. We put them there. They are privileged. They are they are our colleagues. We respected them. We elected them to do our business, not to do their own business. Two-person show. No more two-person show anymore. So thank you, manager.
You are
Thank
for
you.
supporting documentation. You're calling for meeting tomorrow. Why you can't go there?
I can't go. I can't go.
But
They
if you don't want
overdue.
to go there,
They
why are you
overdue.
telling other people to not go?
They overdue because we already signed a vote of no confidence and none of our people.
But that does
voted.
not constitute that they go
Hey,
move.
no, they will move. Just be said by person. Oh yeah, hey, that's what
Also, you
us.
take the purpose that you wanted people to move. You're not trying to say, oh yeah, documents.
No, they will move.
Well, that,
The reason they will move.
so that the grant
Remember,
administration can get chance.
And then, no, let me tell you, don't talk about brain. We are talking about if you ready about coming there, I'll speak politics. I'll speak about.
But we are
But let me tell
discussing
you,
politics this evening.
no, this issue is administrative, right? It's not about brain move, brain getting, brain. You got also with the brain. You say, you know what, Michael Bole? This is actually listen to me.
His acting superintendent grant.
Yeah, artists with the brain. But you cost with the brain. And actually, you know what, Michael Bole? Maybe today listen to me. Actually, about me.
Because
So,
you know, he's
brother,
doing a politics, he's trying to maneuver to
Brother,
see in between
Brian,
and
that's
something.
Brian, that's spoken to me concerning this issue. In fact,
I mean, on record, you're not saying
Brian,
that,
that's spoken to me. I'm here.
but you know that you're speaking to people.
I don't know.
How you say you don't know, man?
Nobody from our. The first day I'm the
Did you
chairman.
sign for
I'm the
something?
chairman. What is it?
Did you sign for?
What is it? I'm the chairman. So no action will be taken.
All right, Mr. Bole, was a nice time talking to you here, and this is how we want to conclude on this note, and this is how we are going back on this issue.